This is the thing that we're doing.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Nuuli Forged. We are a 5e actual play stream where we play in the custom setting of Nuuli that came out of my brain, and 5 of my friends over here are brave enough to play in. Big shout out goes out to Ives Got It, our mod, for banning that disreputable BF bot for spamming our chat.
Hell with them.
And I don't know if I said it last week, but big shout out to Mama Tiala, who gave us a follow a little over a week ago. So thank you, Mama
Yay.
Tiala. Huzzah! Woo! I'm not sure if Tanner will be able to join us this week, so we'll kind of just roll with that. Hopefully he can. But we got everybody else here, and that's really awesome. So cool. Let's everybody introduce yourselves and your character, and do a check-in on how you feel now that you are making your way through Craghold. How does your character feel about that as we play the background war games?
How did you upload your own image? It said I had to subscribe to some bullshit.
I don't know.
I have a Nitro account.
That will do
Ooh.
That makes
Fancy
sense.
pants.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a carryover from Pandemic doing movie nights.
Fair. Well, let's dive right in. Let's start at the top with Mike.
Hello, everyone. I play Defect, the Arcanaton Barbarian. And I wasn't here last week, but I did watch the video. And I know he's hurting very bad. He's happy that he took down Shiraxa.
Shuzaxa.
Mufasa.
Mufasa.
So there's a little bit of joy in taking these guys down, but each step is heavier than the one before because he is hurt, bleeding out, and keeps getting knocked down. So,
But he
needs a
gets
little
up
nap.
again.
But he gets up again. Every time.
He drinks a whiskey drink. He drinks a lager drink. Do me a favor, Mike, and just in the background here,
Yes.
can you check on when does your relentless endurance or your relentless rage reset? Is it a short rest or a long rest? Meanwhile, let's go down to Amber.
Hello, I'm Amber, and I'm looking in my pocket for the notes that I took when I was defect last time so that I can confirm what I used up, which I think is just a couple rages. Anyway, I'm Amber. I play Craig the Goblin Artificer, and I gotta say, it's pretty great. So far, we've only had some serious fuck-ups that have turned into wins, so I think that we're good. Maybe we won't all die. Maybe we will.
Very cool. And next, let's go down to Sarah.
That's me. My name is Sarah, and I play Olive, the half-orc moon druid. I don't know why my brain every time I say that wants to say barbarian, which makes no sense, but does it anyway.
Moon Barbarian.
Moon barbarian.
Do it.
No,
Next character.
half-orc moon druid. Olive is not feeling so great. She doesn't like being inside. She gets dinged for being indoors, and hey, we're indoors, and she doesn't like it. Yeah, she's been beat up on. I don't remember when she's been beat up on, but apparently she's been beat up on quite a bit. And but yeah, some people are dead, and we like that. So some bad people are dead, not good people. People I like are alive. People I don't like are dead, and I like that.
So it's just like, my heart.
Olive
You're
is
right.
not the
We
most
do
complicated
like-
individual, and I love that for her. Great, wonderful. Next up, let's go to Matt.
Hello, I'm here in full this time.
Woo!
Made a bunch of noise right then. Yeah, I was only like partially here last time. So I already didn't really know what happened because I had been gone so long, and I only like half know what happened last week. So hopefully I can catch up the rest of the way. But Chuzax is dead. Defect is not. So far, so good.
Wonderful. And I am Jared. I am your humble dungeon master here on Nuuli Forged. I play everyone and everything else that is not the 5-player characters. And I have gotten word that Tanner will be joining us. He plays Nereus, the Sorcerer Warlock, or the Sorlock, as we are calling him now. Yeah. So that's a fun little change up. His last level up, he became a Warlock. Which is
The
fun and
tentacle
exciting.
thing.
All that being said, let's dive
That
in.
looks so confusing.
What are you confused about there,
Well, my
Matt?
character sheet isn't even close to what it was last time.
Okay. I'm sure you can figure it out.
Well, it looks like I'm dead again.
Oh, no, you should not be dead. You should be very much alive.
Yeah, you've not been dead for a while.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Could have been like a mobile thing or something. But I think you
It wasn't a
should
different
be.
computer.
I think you should be alive with 105 of your hit points.
That sounds great. Let's go with that. That is better than 0 hit points.
Yeah.
You've had a long
105
rest more
times
recently
better?
than anyone else.
Actually, anything times 0 is 0. So you got to get some craziness in there.
This is 0 times better.
And oh, hey, just in time, Tanner, introduce yourself, buddy. Good to see you.
Oh, goddamn.
Wakey, wakey.
Right.
Right from midnight.
I'm Tanner. I didn't know today was Wednesday. I'm playing Nereus. My name's Tanner. I'm playing Nereus, the Azamar Sorcerer. And what's the question?
How you
do you
feeling
feel?
as
What day
we
of the week is
venture
it?
through Craghold?
Tired. Very tired.
All right. Well, that's our Sorlock for you.
Mhm.
Well, all that being said, let's dive
Nuuli lock.
into last time on Nuuli Forged. Last time on Nuuli Forged, Spoot spent some time searching for answers along the infinite crossroads of the Horizon Walker before returning to his body. Once there, he was gathered up by a large winged entity of light. Meanwhile, the Misfits had snuck up the stairways in Craghold and overheard Shuzaxa yelling at underlings, hoping to distract and avoid conflict with the entity. Olive attempted to pose as Pegon using the Alter Self spell. But she kept her own armor on, so when she was noticed, she tried to play it off, but Shuzaka could see that something wasn't right, recognized the armor, and attacked. In the midst of the battle, a brilliant light appeared, and this angelic figure stood up and blinded everyone for a moment, and Spoot was reunited with the party by that entity which had indeed scooped him up but moments ago in Fey Harbor. The Misfits, now reunited, made short work of Shuzaxa's forces, and soon had the Naga herself on the ropes. She went invisible to try to evade them, but a wildly swinging defect was able to connect with the vile villain and slayed her, causing her to use her final breath to curse and threaten the entire party. And that's where we will pick up. And on a fun note, we need to do a little check-in with Spoot in this moment. Spoot. How is Spoot doing right now as he is just reunited with his friends, thrown into battle, dealing with all this information that he received while he was unconscious, and knowing that his friend and ally, Agarian Granex, has moved on from the material realm, as you saw him sort of guided by the silver-skinned woman away from you on the infinite crossroads?
Spoot's not doing great. He's got a bunch of weird things he's trying to sort out in his mind. One of them is, what level is Spook?
14.
Cool. That's weird. Okay.
So yeah,
Sorry,
so how is Spoot doing?
Yeah, I don't know. Spoot, I didn't have as much time to process Garion, I think, yet. I'm sure that will come because he was pretty focused on getting back into the battle with his friends, only to show up and see Defect nearly die. So it's a relief that Shuzaxa is out. And yeah, I think he's just trying to regain his composure and figure out where they left off and what is to happen next. So I think we only just now cleared the room, right?
You have just slain Shuzaxa, but as part of the stress and the emotional turmoil that you've kind of forced yourself to go into and push aside and not deal with as your other friends who had a day or so to kind of sort themselves a little bit, you currently will suffer disadvantage on concentration checks as well as perception checks.
Excellent. The thing that killed me the first time.
As you try to because you said your mind is scattered and you're having trouble focusing on things at the moment.
Great. This was character inflicted. I love that even more. Player inflicted. Sorry.
Everyone is currently dealing with something akin to that. So.
But no, I mean that checks out. Yeah, this is a weird thing to warp back into. Literally. Yeah. I'm not even sure how I got
real quick, actually, since we just got Spooch, let's remind us of everybody else's. Defect, what is your current hindrance?
I don't have my character sheet open, but if I remember correctly, it's if I see a comrade die or fall, then I have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Correct. And something happens if you fail.
And something happens.
So we'll just make sure that you go down first.
Right?
He's currently the closest. Greg, why don't you remind us what your current hindrance is?
Currently, my confidence in the world is shaken, and charisma checks are at disadvantage.
And Olive?
Olive is currently suffering from some claustrophobia and now makes wisdom saves with a -2 if we are in a kind of structure.
And Nereus?
Disadvantage on charisma-based checks in front of Oligar.
As well as disadvantage on your Ear of the Storm checks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boo.
Great. Well, so let us pick up now. You are all in this main downstairs kind of gathering chamber with the corpse of Shuzaxa at the feet of Defect. She had used her final breath to curse you all and threaten vengeance upon you. Nothing new for you, Spoot, in that regard. But you are all reunited. You do have Paduk with you, and your other allies are off causing distractions at the walls, somewhere inside the keep or the grounds, leaving you free to do whatever you want to do here.
Spoot is going to rush over to Defect and the slain body of Shuzaxa. And I think what I know is that I need to destroy or otherwise sever part of this body. I mean, last time I got some dice made from Shuzaxa's bones, and she was just able to recover that. Is there something I can do to make it a more permanent? I don't need a trophy. I need this thing.
Yeah, go ahead. Make either a history check or an arcana check. Your choice.
I'm gonna go with history, Alex, for +11.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna use my special ability, add +4. +5? Oh, yeah. Proficiency bonus went up. Heck yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that's a 26, which is a very good roll. So, Spoot, as you are thinking about this, staring down at this massive snake-like corpse, the flesh is withering as you speak, leaving just skeletal remains behind. You remember what you learned in the Infinite Crossroads, which was the Turtle Warriors who faced Shuzaxa 1,000+ years ago did so having prepared some kind of ritualistic thing, and then used that ritual to attempt to sever the body and disrupt her resurrection. But it was amalgamated with, unknown to them, another ritual that was conducted by another sect of Yuan-Ti, snake people, who wanted Shuzaxa to return, but as their servant. Which is why she, instead of resurrecting as her full Naga self, resurrected as an undead kind of bone Naga. And eventually she grasped that parts of her were stolen as part of this ritual and used to like keep her down, essentially. But she recovered one randomly, and that gave her back some memories and kind of let her slowly begin to recoup her losses until you brought forth the final piece. Unfortunately, you don't know what that ritual was, and you aren't sure if dismembering the corpse will have the effect of stopping her or not without that ritual.
Gotcha. Would it be safe then to at least grab something in the hopes of later casting the ritual?
You could do more research into that. It's possible. You don't know what the time span is on this creature's resurrection either.
Taking something might be, yeah, as I say, it might not hurt. Removing something. What seems important to this snake?
Well, the flesh and bone, the flesh and like muscle and sinew and everything seems to be like wisping and evaporating away and kind of just shrinking and leaving primarily bone behind.
Everyone gets a vertebra.
Let us say, take her lower back.
There's a lot of lower back. She's a big giant snake thing.
I don't know. I'm just gonna like make my most educated medicine check guess and grab something for later.
Sure, go for it.
27?
Yeah, with a 27, you can harness whatever part you want without too much difficulty, and you can do it quickly. So you can pick like a tailbone, a vertebra, a rib, the skull, mandible.
The skull seems like it. Oh man, that could go so wrong, but also that might be.
And the skull is big. It is larger than a human head.
Put it in the bag.
Does it fit in the bag?
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Cool. Yeah.
For science.
You can harvest that skull. It looks very like humanoid, except a little more like elongated, and the eyes are more like the eye sockets are more like almond shaped, and the back kind of doesn't like have like that rounded bit. It's got like a kind of elongated back of the skull that then kind of meets with the snaky vertebra. And it's about like this big.
That's sizable. That's not small.
She was a large
We can't throw
creature.
it in- We can't
I'm gonna
throw
look
it
at
into
defect.
the astral city. I gave the lash blade back to Idis.
Let us say we'll work on this later. I'll explain later we don't want that coming back anytime soon. Defect, how are you?
Defect coughs up some blood. Ugh. Then had better days. I don't want to lay down here for an hour. Do we have an hour?
I'm just gonna nap right here.
I don't think we have enough.
I don't think we have an hour.
I'm
But
gonna see what I can give you.
We
You
do
know what? I
have
could
an
show you.
wait. We have an apple.
oh yeah, have you eaten your apple?
You do still
Can I
have
eat my
one
apple
star
too?
apple.
I have my apple.
Wow. I mean,
It'll give you weird, fucked up dreams.
all of this is pretty fucking weird right now.
About point.
But are you sure? Like, that's a huge
It is huge.
gift to impart
Listen,
on me.
we can save. I mean, I can't give you full health. I can give you. I can cast the heal spell if we want to save the apple.
I'm trying to look at how many potions I've got.
They didn't do much. They just slowed down my dying.
Yeah, I've already used the slot to cast the heal spell, so
All right, 70 hit points coming your way.
70.
Desperate times. I wish I had more than one 6-level spell slot, but here you go.
Now,
And I will
just as a reminder, you do, as you said before you cast the spell, you do have the apple if you want to use that resource. Which, as a reminder, the Sylvan Star apples give someone the benefits of an entire short rest, 100 hit points, 2 uses of any long rest features. Either 2 of 1 or 1 of 2. You can split it up. You regain 5 spell levels of your choice. You are cured of up to 1 level of exhaustion, as well as the poisoned, deafened, blinded, charmed conditions. You just can't take a short rest after you eat it until after you take a long rest, and then you got to do a con save after that long rest, or you become very, very tired.
I see. Quick decision. So as I see it, the apple could be very useful for a spellcaster. No offense, Defect.
None taken.
Or
But
defect
also-
has a shit ton of health.
But also,
Yeah.
unless we encounter more counterspelly type folk, heal could be pretty powerful in the middle of battle because it's just one action and it has 60-foot range.
I have regular healing potions.
I still
And-
have one more use of heal. I have a 7th level slot available for heal if we need it.
And I will also say that Spoot, you also know, while you don't know exactly what the Ibn Shade is, you've acquired notes from many different sources and information from many different sources about the Ibn, and you know that the Ibn was a society of spellcasters, and that kind of like mad journal you found in that library seemed to indicate that the Ibn consciousness collected itself somehow. So you have that information as well.
I feel like something might be telling me that we should consider we might encounter more counterspell able people. So
Yes.
perhaps either a whole heaping lot of health potions or an apple to go into next battle. I'm okay right now in the spell slots myself, and I haven't been hurt too bad.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
And right now, there is no one around to cast a counterspell.
That is also true.
Also true. Very important.
So,
Very
Yeah.
bold of you to assume
and-
that.
so
And
you
an
have
apple is-
many options. I just want you to have all the information before you make your choice.
That's fair.
No
Perhaps
one visible is here to cast a counter spell.
Perhaps my god of casting a spell is a good time because the apple could be instantaneous and cannot be counterspelled as long as
Yeah.
someone still has their hands.
Yeah.
I say that and like the
Um,
first enemy we find is like lopping off limbs.
And I'm sorry, Amber, last week, did you use the potion of greater healing that was in my bag?
Yes.
You did. Okay. So I don't.
Yeah. You were. Yes.
I know. I was hurting.
I have a potion of greater healing, and I have 5 regular healing potions.
I'd be great.
if that's what we need right now.
Well,
You can
Why
certainly
don't we go
feed
ahead?
Defect a whole mess of regular healing potions.
Yeah.
we could do both because you're not going to get very far even with a lot of healing potions, but I can give you a 70 HP head start.
And then I'll hand him these 5 potions. Here, drink.
All right, I'm
I
going to
have
cast
a
heal.
superior.
Spoot leans back and he says, "Fire on you," and I'm just kidding.
You have 5 potions.
So Spoot casts Heal, and this big old flying sea turtle through the air kind of wanders his way up to you, wraps its big fins around you, and kind of melts into your body. And you gain 70 hit points from Spoot's heal spell.
Nice. Definitely makes me feel a lot better. And then I have 5 regular healing potions.
Yep, so you can drink as many of those as you want right now.
I'm sorry, they're 2d4?
2d4 plus 2.
What's 2d4 plus 2?
So if you drank all 5, you would drink 10d4 plus 10.
Let's say 1 for emergencies. I'll do 4 of them. So that's 8d4
8d4 plus 8.
plus 8.
Go ahead and roll that.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Not
Nice.
too shabby.
30 more hit points on the top. Very nice.
Hey.
Very respectable.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you're almost
Hey,
back
there's
up to me.
You
It
Yeah,
does
I
take
understand.
more work for his hit points to go down, though.
Yeah.
This is true.
All right.
Okay.
Onward to the next room.
Up we go.
All right. So you begin climbing these spiral staircases. Do you climb up the same one you did the last time, or a different one? Because there are the two that kind of go together. And you
boy.
know there, and you know where there's a trap like that. Portcullis trap on the one flight of stairs.
Boots' mace is still up there.
That is also true. Requiem is still, to your knowledge, on that bridge crossover.
Yes. We should go to there.
Well, that's where both stairs go, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, we should go back the way we came.
Essentially, you know where the trap is on one. You don't know anything about the other one.
Yep.
On the same
Let's go the way we know where the trap is, assuming it's not still closed from when we were here last.
Nope. As you make your way up, you find that you get to that the first entryway, which you skipped the last time. It looks like there's some rooms, maybe barracks. You do get a sense of like a quick whiff of something like being cooked or made, kind of down on this level. If you want to check that out, but you can bypass it.
Let's not.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't think we need to.
I am a little hungry, but I don't think that we need to fight anybody for their food.
Spoot, make a perception check for me.
You're cooking
At
turtle.
disadvantage.
Yes, you are at disadvantage at the moment.
Oh,
Ooh.
did I lose my eyesight?
Nope. You're just still kind of in your head at the moment, so you're not as aware of the world around you in the moment. Continuing up, continuing up the steps, you find that the trap has been reset, and you know which step to avoid. So you're able to get up to that level that has Oligar's quarters on it. There's no one there guarding it now because you killed his elite guard last time.
Sweet.
Sweet. Yes. Also, this has probably taken long enough. The spiritual guardians are gone, huh?
Yeah. They last for 10 minutes.
I think it's a 10-minute thing.
We're just walking around with turtles.
Why not?
Yeah. So it's been about 7 minutes.
All
So
right.
you
If
still
somebody
have them,
wants to-
but it is a
somebody
long
wants to jump
climb
at
up to the top. So
always happens every time. Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe right
turtles are friendly.
Maybe right before we
They
enter the
liven up
next
the hallway.
area, I should precast something, spiritual weapon or something.
Do you want to stop on Oligar's level, or do you want to keep going?
Keep going.
Did we stop last time? Yeah, I think we got to keep going.
Yeah.
I think we took his pillows again and put them in the bag of holding.
Probably.
I
We
Great.
do
can
love
the door
pillows.
to make sure
Pillows
there's
are the
nobody
best.
under there.
Uh,
Peek in the door as we walk by.
yeah, the doors are closed, so you'd need to do that opening thing again.
Or listen at the door.
Yeah, you can make a perception
You
check.
don't hear anybody with. Sure. No, Olive doesn't hear shit. Cool.
Cool.
Maybe that's a sign to keep going.
Yep.
All right, yeah, so you keep on heading on up. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Yeah, so yep, up you go. Although I guess actually you did still have the key to Oligar's quarters from last time, so that's nice. But you ascend. After a few minutes climbing these like incessantly spiraling stairs, Spoot, your spirit guardians do flicker out.
And at that moment, we need everyone to roll initiative.
Nope, you keep climbing those steps. It's like trying to get up to the grand arch of Cathedral of St. John the Divine.
Just keeps going.
It is a trek, but you do eventually make it there. You don't know how many hundreds of feet in the air you are, but you're up there, and you exit into that landing where you had previously seen Meridian, looking very beat up. He does not appear to be there at the moment.
Probably
I didn't
good.
bring us more apples. Rude.
No. But it seems like it's a good thing he did.
Didn't there used to be a fruit stand here or something?
And you see that door, that single door that you know leads to the bridge beyond you.
Is it closed?
It is closed.
Shall we sneakily give a listen?
Let's give a listen.
Do it.
Yeah, whoever wants to listen to the door can make a perception check.
I'm really, really bad at it, but I don't have disadvantage.
I'll do it again.
Cool.
Oh, I rolled a 16 this time.
Cool. So listening, Olive, you hear that perpetual lightning storm crashing away up here, because you know it's up here and it's like covered with mist and clouds and fogs and shit, and that storm is like right above the tower on the other side of the bridge. So it's
Sounds like
fairly.
it's still raining out there, guys.
It sounds windy and stormy.
If we're going to go out, I think I might, at the risk of, I don't know, it only lasts a minute. I'm thinking if we're going to find somebody, I could precast spiritual weapon, which would be useful. But if we don't, I could totally waste a second level spell slot.
And you can't carry it, right? Like, it has to move on its own, and it moves real slow.
It does. We will eventually outpace it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just save it. It's fine.
Yeah.
I opened the door.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
All right, you open the door. Real quick, everybody, give me their health pool. Let's start with defect.
I'm at 132.
Cool. Spoot.
Unless I did, in fact, lose 4 health points when I checked my other computer, I'm at 109.
Out of what?
Out of 129.
That sounds right.
Half my entire health pool is like half of defects, I think.
My total is
Which
198.
is
Nereus.
Lord.
I am at 97.
Okay. Oh. Oh,
I'm
no.
so scared.
Roll 20 is having some connectivity issues, it
Hmm.
seems.
What else is new?
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
So you're
You
at
know what I think I
97.
will do before we possibly enter combat? I think I'm going to use one of my channel divinities to regain a spell slot. Now that my proficiency has gone up, I can regain a 3rd level spell slot.
Very cool. Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Cool. It would otherwise be an action.
Greg, what are you at right now?
70 out of 70.
Cool. And Olive?
80 of 144.
Great.
Pretty beefy.
You're so squishy.
Ooh. Oh, Greg. Greg is also a
Yep.
goblin.
Who really likes to roll HP.
Yeah. And artificers already don't get a huge. Well, is it the same as clerics? Is it a
I think
1d?
it's D8.
1d8.
Weird. There seems to have been some weird character sheet token weirdness.
Yeah, I don't know why it didn't stay updated from the last time we played, but when I opened the other browser, it was like everything like I left it. But for some reason on this browser, it said I was level 15, which I thought was wrong.
Did you open your vault sheet?
Oh shit, maybe I did.
Yeah.
You're right. We made a duplicate, didn't we?
Yeah, because you were 15 for the vault one shot.
Oh. Oh, I'm a goof.
We knew that.
Yeah, you know, what's really funny about all this is everything's just like I left it when I opened the right character.
That'll do it every time.
Sorry, D20. I never meant to doubt you. Beyond whatever you are.
All right. Okay. I think I've sussed out issues here. So, Nearest, you open the door and you all exit out onto the field. And it's a little misty, but you take a few steps out and you can see far enough. And you see two figures. One is kind of bent over looking at a mace on the ground that you all recognize as Requiem, Spoot weapon du jour. It's this human individual, black robes, looks to be like some arcanist of some kind. The other figure is tall, massive, gray-skinned. You recognize Oligar Greyclaw, and he lifts his head and says, "You came back. I don't know how you got out, but I guess you want round 2. And he grows in size yet again, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Should I cast spiritual weapon?
Ooh.
Oh well.
I was gonna be sassy, but okay.
Here we go.
So Oligar. All right, let's hear it.
Yeah,
No,
we have
I'm-
time to be sassy.
Time's passed.
Moment's gone. It's gone.
It's gone.
I just
Dang it.
always imagine that you are perpetually sassy, Nereus. And
You just shoot him a look.
I know, but like I didn't get to say it. Oh fuck. That's disgusting.
'Cause
Oh boy.
I think that's the lowest initiative I rolled in a while.
all right. Don't forget to roll
Oh, it's
Paduk
higher
as
than mine.
well.
Oh yeah. Wait. I'm gonna spend a sorcery point and reroll that because I hate it that much.
Paduk is currently invisible.
yeah, Spook's like, oh yeah, Paduk's here. Like, what's happening?
Not that that was any better, but okay. Paduk. They changed the icons and still messing me up.
Oh, very nice.
God damn it, Paduk. Can I have that?
I'll assign it to you
Yep.
because you had your token selected, but I'll just give a little.
Oh,
It's all good.
I mean, I'll take the 24. Paduk can have the 8.
If only. Okay, great. Here we go. All right. So you all step out. You see Oligar transform into that his true form, that of the Oni, the large muscle plate wearing crazy giant king with a huge, like 10-foot or 15-foot glaive. It is massive, as is he. And let me bring you all over to the map. Dun dun dun. And you can see that he is there with an
there he is.
ally of his. Yes, you see Oligar in his true form.
Oh, hey, big guy.
Yeah. He is a beast.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Paduk with a natural 20 for 24 initiative starts off. He's invisible. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
How bad's the wind up here?
It is manageable, like on the bridge. Like it's blowing, but it is not a hurricane tempest.
Can Paduk fly up to here?
Up to where? Sorry.
I'm pinging.
Oh, I see. There is nothing that would prevent him from doing so.
I just didn't know if like the wind was too strong or something like that. Like, if
No,
he was feeling
it doesn't seem to.
too rough.
Paduk is used to flying. He knows how to fly in weather.
Okay, then Paduk will kind of like plop himself, kind of like where I was pinging, in that nook in the turret.
Cool, yeah. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20. It's like probably like 30 feet of movement just to get there.
Yeah, I think he has 40 flying.
I think so. He's a small, quick little guy.
Yeah. And that's it for now.
Cool. So Paduk flies up there, gives a little hide. Next up is this robed individual over here, next to Oligar. He is going to cast a spell.
Subtle
And-
spell, counter spell.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. I need you to roll for your counterspell, please.
Okay. Nope, we're gonna re-roll that.
Okay. Sorcery point to re-roll from a 7 into a 14, which he was casting a 4th level spell, so you just get it.
Nice.
So he goes to cast a spell, and Nereus, you see the magic just falls off, and he looks like, what the fuck? And then he just kind of scampers back and away.
It was the wind.
Next, however, is our friend Oligar with an 18. Grig is on deck, followed by Defect and Spoot. Cool. Oh geez, what's Oligar gonna do here? Yeah.
I really should have held the door for Defect instead of walking out the door first.
So Oligar begins leaking this like black energy that seems to have like highlights of like every color in it. But it's mainly black, and just like the highlighted edges, like if you look at it right, have like a streak of color. And he's got this like just dreadful aura kind of seething from him. And then he moves just over to here. And he fires 2 blasts of Eldritch Energy at Nereus. That is a 16 to hit.
Yep.
For 17 force damage.
Ouch.
And a 13 to hit.
That misses.
Pshoo. So the second blast just you're able to duck and dodge. But that is his turn. Next up, we got Grig with Defect on deck.
Good talk. I'm going to tuck myself in here with my little scamperness, and I'm going to use my scroll of see invisibility.
Okay, you look at the scroll.
Boom.
Which I believe is that is on your spell list anyway, right?
It is a spell that I can cast, yes.
Cool. Yeah, so no problem. You read the spell. So
Boom.
for the next hour, you can see invisible creatures. A quick glance around, you don't see anyone invisible except for Paduk sticking his little head out on the top of the turret over there.
Great. I'm going to use the rest of my, if I can, just like take one more peek and try to perceptify, even though I'm terrible at it.
Yeah, go ahead,
For
make
the
a
rest of the
perception check.
space. Cool. 10.
Looking around with a 10, you still don't see anyone invisible.
Okay, that's fine.
It seems like it's all good here.
Okay, gonna
All
just keep that in place.
Cool.
The end.
Defect, up to you with Spoot on deck, followed by
Ooh.
Nereus.
Gonna squeeze in between the two guys, reciting a little poetry once more onto the breach, and make his way, just making it, raging.
Action rage.
I won't be reckless just yet, so I'm just raging. Yeah. And I will swing my sword at him.
All right, you swing the busting sword at Oligar.
29 to hit.
A 29 will absolutely hit. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
You got it. 12.
You are frightened of Oligar.
Is
Awesome.
that after my swing, though, or before the swing?
It is after your swing. It is as a result of
Okay.
you hitting him.
Got it. I am
Um,
afraid of him.
So you are afraid of him until some point in the future.
I wish I had that ability against the monsters always hitting me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It seems like some of that black energy that's like coating him and sleeking out of him just kind of like whipped at you in front of your face, and it kind of like messed with your head a little bit. So you are frightened, which means your attacks have disadvantage against him at the moment.
Okay. Well, that means I can still attack him though, so I will do just that.
Yep, attack at disadvantage.
Come on, double nat 20s. Yeah, I'll take that.
Hey!
A 23 at disadvantage will hit for another 14 points of damage to the massive hulking form of Oligar. At the end of your turn, he swings his glaive at you using a legendary action.
Yes, he does.
But
Counteraction.
will miss.
No.
Yeah. Let me just check frightened here.
No need. I'm pretty sure he missed.
I just want to
Probably
make sure. I
because
just want to make
he's
sure
frightened.
that he doesn't get advantage on you because you're frightened.
And cowering, so he swung too high. It all adds up.
Nope. Doesn't affect him in any way. So indeed, he misses, and he actually like scrapes his arm along your sword as he swings it wise, and takes a little bit of. He rolled a natural 1. So
A
he
little
takes.
bead of sweat drops down from Defect's head.
Yeah. Cool.
Big bads can roll natural ones too.
It's true.
It rarely happens.
Great. Cool. Fantastic. Spoot, we go to you now. Nereus, you're on deck.
Step 1. Use action, cast spiritual weapon. Place behind Oligar.
Cool.
Step 2, get out of the range, whatever the fuck that is.
The Turtle Club.
95 feet? I'm like, I thought I was safe back here. Gee.
You are. Don't worry about it.
120 feet away is what I need to be, apparently. 125.
Don't worry about it.
And then bonus action, I'm going to swing at him.
Yeah, do it.
Was a 22 hit?
A 22 does hit.
Hell yeah.
11 turtle damage.
Yeah. Some of that black energy that's coating him gets like blasted off by your turtle club. What else would you like to do, Spoot?
I think I want to move.
Where would you like to move? What do you got?
Sorry, one sec. I'm trying to get this measure tool to just work normally, but I'm going this way.
Yeah, the measure tool has not been improved in recent updates.
I believe, let me check my math here. I think I can get to here. Let's see if that's true. Nope, I gotta go back 1 square. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool. You have a bonus action left. Do you have anything you want to do?
Spiritual weapon's a bonus action.
Spiritual weapon is the bonus action, so you still have an action.
Well, unless I've been doing this wrong, I think this is the only round that I used both. I think I have to cast it the first time with an action question mark.
No, the casting is a bonus action, and as part of the casting, you get to attack. In subsequent rounds, you can attack with it on your bonus action and move it.
So do it. Wait,
So you have an action left. You just
I have an action
Yes.
left. Got it. Okay.
Mhm.
Sacred Flame.
you can't cast another spell.
That's
That's a cantrip.
Oh, that's true. It is a cantrip. So then,
Does-
yes, you can cast Sacred Flame on Oligar.
Does Jared sound robotic to anyone else with me?
No.
Just you.
Oh, everyone sounds robotic. Okay, it's just me.
All right.
We've all been replaced by robots.
He rolls a natural 1 on his dex save. He is so involved with defect. So he takes 18 radiant damage.
Nice.
It's pretty good.
That's good. That's
Not
good.
fucking around today.
Fantastic work. Yeah. He just gets blasted by this radiant turtle that just like farts fire on him. And he's just...
He's trying to keep up with Paduk, who was just out DPSing him last fight.
Yeah,
Yes, Paduk was serious DPS.
Yeah.
Cool.
How do I make the robot stop?
Get
Close
better
it,
internet.
open it back up again.
Help! I don't want to have to leave Discord,
Then-
but I think I
Then you
might.
deal with it.
Cool.
Is it Paduk?
It is the end of Spoot's turn. Spoot, you see that Oligar looks to you and like grabs some of the black that is on him and chucks it in your general direction. And,
Oh my god.
And
Chucking black goo.
yeah, the black goo splits in midair and forms into 2 other forms that appear in front of Spoot and in front of Nereus. They appear to be these undead, desiccated forms that have been summoned as part of his legendary action.
Gross.
Indeed. So now there are some friends here who look kind of like this.
He's got
Gross.
wiggly lightning.
Yeah, they got little wiggly lightning.
It's a Sith Lord.
Gross.
And they both, upon being summoned, get to use their melee attack. Only once, though, on each of you. That is a 12 to hit Spoot and an 8 to hit Nereus. Neither hit,
Yep.
but it looks like they are reaching out with these like desiccated hands and like to grab at you.
Don't like.
I don't like either.
Nereus,
Vanish.
that is your turn. Olive, you're on deck.
All right. Nereus is going to run to the other side of the zombie.
Oh.
Still on measure. There we go. And then I'm going to Tempestuous Winds.
Okay.
5 feet. Or no, 10 feet, sorry. 5.
Yeah.
10. And then I'm going to take a attack of opportunity from this guy. 5, 10. You want to hit me?
Yep. Are you keeping running past him?
Yeah.
Then he will use his reaction to strike at you. That's a 10 to hit.
That misses.
Yeah. He just kind of like lazily like "Roar!" as you zip past.
Alright, so that's 40. Perfect.
Kill the peon, kill the peon.
Listen, the peons can do a lot of damage if left.
Yeah.
Beyond is super irritating.
Subtle spell telekinesis.
Okay.
Throw him off the edge.
DC strength saving throw 20?
He can't make this unless he rolls an nat 20, and he does not.
If it makes you feel any better, Jared, Spoot couldn't make that either, probably.
So he's like,
I throw him off the bridge.
telekinesis, eh?
I can move them up to 30 feet on my turn.
He is only 15 feet from the edge.
Yeah, okay.
Now,
So
'cause I'm 15.
God, this is such a wacky spell.
It's amazing. He doesn't listen. He doesn't abuse it. Okay, this
No, I
happened
love
like
it. It's so
twice.
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Mad respect for a lesser mortal would have abused the hell out of this by now.
So the range of the spell is 60 feet. So
I can
yeah.
move him 15 feet, which puts him at 60. I move him 61. The connection ends.
Which is right over the edge of the bridge.
As by design.
So you don't necessarily lose the spell, but you lose the grip on him as part of the spell.
But can I when I'm moving him, can I move him with speed so it just kind of flings him?
He's still going to get a chance to save himself.
I need the moment the hold breaks, the nearest just go, oops.
He's gonna try to save himself. I'm gonna say it's a DC 15 to grab onto the edge here, and with a 21, he makes it.
So he's dangling by his fingertips off the.
So as you have propelled him forward, and as it loses as the spell vanishes around him, he's still underneath that impetus, but he manages to reach out with the barest edge of his fingers and just barely clap on, and he's one hand hanging hanging above a thing. So he is not safe, but he is hanging on the edge there.
Living on
Go have fun,
it.
Nereus. Go take my mace if you want.
Well done,
Really,
Nereus.
I can pick it up.
Well done indeed. Anything else, Nereus? I think that's everything from you.
That was everything.
Olive.
Olive is going to look around at this storm and cast Call Lightning and harness it.
Great, cool. This storm is very special, so make an Arcana check for me. What level spell is Call Lightning?
It's a third level spell, but I just got rolled a 3 in Arcana, so
okay, cool.
It's windy. Must be stormy.
Cool.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So you cast the spell, and you can. It does the initial damage, but you can't grip onto it and maintain it. It's like a one-off because there's something in the spell itself that is fighting your control that seems to have its own will and its own mind.
Cool. Zap the big bad guy.
Yep, for 14 damage.
For 24 damage because it's outside in the storm.
Ah, wonderful.
The 10 is the extra.
The 10 is the extra because it's outside in the storm. Great. This massive blue lightning bolt just slams down into Oligar.
Then with my bonus action, I turn into an air elemental.
All right. Great. I love it. Cool. Bonk. There is Olive the air elemental.
Has 90 hit points and an armor class of 15. Great.
Cool.
Now go blow that guy off the edge.
You do have movement left if you would like to use it.
Sure, I'm gonna fly on over here nearest. Not on top of the mace, but.
So about to say Spook's mace goes another 30 feet and he goes, dang it.
Cool. So Olive becomes this swirling vortex of air and wind and flies on over there.
How about Olive picks up the mace in the air, accidentally flings it off the edge, it hits the guy hanging on the edge.
Olive was
I'd
nowhere near
accept
to a
that.
natural 20 Arcana check.
That'd just be funny.
We are back to the top of initiative with Paduk.
Paduk sees the undead, and he's going to Sacred Flame the one closest to Grig. So DC 17 Dex.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. He succeeds.
Then he takes no damage.
All right. And Paduk is now
How's
visible as well. But he's up there. He's kind of like hiding a little bit, but they know that he's there now. Anything else from Paduk?
Nope.
Cool. Guys, this is like crazy. What's going on? He became something huge.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
he
he's
does
just a
that.
giant asshole.
Cool. The mage hanging there.
His true form.
Let's go. And then reappears flying in the air. He's flying about 30 feet in the air now.
Bastard.
Not cool.
Well, it was cool.
But he just kind of like flies back up and over, kind of getting some airtime. Seems like he cast a fly spell on himself because you tried to throw him over the edge. But that is his entire turn. He doesn't have anything else he can do.
Could he have counterspelled before?
He let go on the side and
Out of sight.
so is out of sight to be counterspelled in this instance. We go now to Oligar, who has a friend in front of him. You see that some of the wounds that you have inflicted on Oligar, like scratches and blemishes, begin to heal over. Looks like he's got some bit of regen.
Yeah.
He does.
Cool.
We don't have anything to combat that, do we?
Damage.
So.
Damage will combat it.
Beat him up more.
Cool.
I inflict the no heal
Oh.
condition.
Defect, your fear. Actually, you should not be afraid. I'm sorry about that. Would
Did
your
I do
second?
something
Well,
else?
nope. Let's see. Defect, wisdom saving throw. Oh, you hit him anyway, so it's fine. So you're not afraid of him. So he goes and he does 3 attacks on you with his glaive. The first one is a 30 to hit. So
I
that
think that hits.
does 18 slashing damage, reduced to 9, and 12 necrotic damage.
All right.
13 necrotic damage.
Apology accepted.
And now I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Apologies.
Please, sir, can I have another?
18.
18 is not quite enough, so now you are frightened.
First I was afraid.
Now you're
I've been
frightened, dude.
Petrified.
Well, he's not petrified, he's just frightened.
He's just frightened.
You're right. You're right. You're
First I was afraid.
Entirely different.
Then I was afraid again.
Yeah.
Then I wasn't, but now I am.
And his next 2 attacks are both 15 to hit because he does not have advantage on you at the moment.
Yes.
So they miss. Yeah.
Miss?
Okay.
That is his turn. Next, the kind of undead summony things get to go.
Oh yeah, those things.
This one comes in on Grig. Attempts to hit Grig, not with a 7.
Nope.
The other one attempts to hit Spoot. That is a 16, which is also a miss.
Ooh.
But they get to do it twice on their turns. So the one against Grig is an 18 to hit.
Yeah. It can hit.
Yeah, I'll let it slide this time.
Cool.
Yeah.
They'll allow that.
I guess it's okay.
They sound pretty weak. We got this.
So for damage, that is 6 necrotic damage to you, Grig, and I need you to
Great.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Great. Oh no, not one.
Your maximum hit point total is reduced by 6 as well.
Okay.
no.
That's
That happens. That has happened before.
It does.
Mhm.
It's not good though.
And second attack against Spoot is a 9 to hit, so that does not hit. Right off the shield. Ching! Get out of here, stupid undead thing. Nobody hits Spoot.
exactly.
Wait, how do I do
It's
math?
undead, you said?
Decreased by 6.
I mean, they seem to be. They're very, like, skeletal and desiccated looking, and they were summoned, so... You get the sense that they're undead. I think it's fairly evident. Next up, we got Greg. You got a friend.
That's great. That's fine. I don't really care. I'm gonna bonus action disengage. Go over here.
We don't
Defect, you're on deck.
friend request denied.
All right.
My request denied. That's right.
I want nothing to do with you!
Over here. And then I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on our friend Oligar. Some shape around, he's
Yeah.
at the edge of the cube
Yeah,
to cover
yeah.
as much
No
of the
problem.
unknown space.
Dexterity saving throw, correct?
Correct. DC 17.
He fails!
Good. And so would anything in that area that is a 20-foot square.
Yeah, nothing.
Cube.
Nothing is there.
Okay, great.
But you've got concentration now on Fairy Fire, and
Perfect.
Oligar is lined
It's red.
with red glowy energy.
Boom. Disadvantage. Or rather, you have advantage now.
Yeah.
And then I would like to take a moment to look up at the storm with my, sight into the ethereal plane.
Ooh. Well, you have, I believe, see invisibility is only till 60 feet, right?
I thought we agreed
Probably.
that it was your vision range.
Duration and it doesn't say a range.
Oh, it doesn't
So
say
it's
a range.
vision.
Cool.
It doesn't say a range.
Then, yeah, looking up into the ethereal realm, the storm is also in the ethereal realm.
Yes. Is there anything cool in it?
Any, floating weird ethereal creatures are keeping well away from it. Make an Arcana check for me.
As well they might.
Greg.
Yeah. Arcana. 18.
Cool. The fact that this storm exists both in the material and the ethereal is really fucking weird, and makes you think that maybe it exists in more than just one place at any one time.
Ooh, maybe it's in more places too. This is a cool storm, guys. Also, magical creatures are not here right now. We're good.
Indeed. Cool. Moving on, we have Defect with Spoot on deck.
Right. So he's fairy fired.
And
So I
you're
would have just
frightened.
a straight roll.
Straight
Yeah.
roll. Yep.
Unless I go reckless, then I'll have advantage, right?
No. Any amount of advantage and cancels out any amount of disadvantage.
Okay.
So, like, if you have 2 advantages and 1 disadvantage, you still straight roll. They cancel each other out.
Got it. Okay. I am
But
not
good question.
reckless then.
Good looking
Thank
out.
you. So just a regular attack then.
Yep. Straight attack roll. 22.
Oh.
22 will hit. Yeah.
Yeah, but if only.
Hey,
I had
18
that
is a
crit.
solid number.
Yes, it is. Okay, so that's attack number 1.
A
That
14
probably
will
will
miss,
miss. 14.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Defect at the end of your turn. Oligar puts a hand up, aims at Greg, and launches an Eldritch Blast. That is a 12.
Hold on, just because he's right next to me, doesn't he get disadvantage?
He does. Yep. And at disadvantage, it's a 23 to hit.
I tried, Greg. I'm
You
sorry.
tried.
That is 14 points of force damage to you, Greg, and I need a DC 10 con save.
Cool. 11.
11. You maintain concentration, but it hurt.
Ow, you motherfucker!
Next we go to Spoot with Nereus on deck.
I'm sorry. Really quick, I just wanted
yes.
to move a little bit too. That's all.
Yeah, okay.
Just swing up to here.
All right, cool. Yeah. Yeah, you kind of maneuver around. Very cool. Just remember, you can move laterally, but you can't move closer to him. Not that you can get much closer to him, but.
Mhm.
Spoot.
Okay, this thing in front of me is a bit annoying. So we're gonna deal with that in a minute. But first, we're gonna bonus action spiritual weapon on Oligar.
Go for it. Make that attack roll. Holy shit.
Oh.
He gets a double nat 20s.
I know, with
Very
the
proud of
weakest
you.
attack that I have.
Hey, that's 17 points of force damage that he can do nothing about as the turtle club just whacks him square in the back, right in one of the soft spots in the armor. And he's like, ah! And he stares daggers at you, Spoot.
I stare turtles back. Taking a page out of Defect's book, I'm gonna work my way around this guy, boxy style. And then I'm gonna try.
Punch and weave. Punch and weave.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty sure I can still cast Sacred Flame this range without disadvantage, so I'm gonna do it to the guy in front of me.
Yeah, because it's a saving throw.
DC 18 on the dex.
All right. With an 11, he takes all 14 of that radiant damage.
Does he like it?
No, he does not.
Spoot stares. I don't know.
No,
Any
your
bad
turtle, like your little turtle, like flies into him and wraps him in radiant flames, and he's like, "Ah!" This
There will be more.
horrible, unearthly scream. Definitely hurt him, but it didn't like overly hurt him.
Okay, Spoot will calm down a little bit.
Is that the end of your turn, Spoot?
I do think so. Yeah, for now.
All right. Oligar launches another Eldritch Blast Ray towards Greg. That's a 25 at disadvantage for 18 force damage. I need another
Okay.
DC 10 con save. Oh,
27.
Yeah, no problem that time. You were ready for it. That brings us
I'm
to
mad now.
Nereus with Olive on deck.
Woohoo.
All right. Telekinesis again on the wizard, sorcerer, mage person.
Okay.
The minion.
The minion.
Yep. You grasp him. He's restrained.
I'm gonna drag him to Olive.
Okay.
Just mean.
You drag him to Olive.
Are you dragging him into me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. He's. I don't know how to say this other than to say it. Olive, the mage is inside you.
In the whirlwind.
You know what to
Yes.
I'm just gonna like look at Olive and just in primordial say, I don't think I need to explain.
What
And
else?
then I'm going to burn just a second level slot just to get back 2 sorcery points.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Oligar sees you doing crazy shit and fires an Eldritch Blast at you this time.
It's subtle spelled, so he can't see me doing crazy shit.
When you cast it, it was subtle spelled. Your subsequent actions are not subtle spell.
Can you
Yeah, but
imagine though?
it's concentrated. Do I need to keep doing vocal somatic?
Yeah, because when you maintain it, you have to like do the stuff to maintain it. When you cast it, the subtle spell is like nobody can counterspell it because they can't see you casting it. But then you have to maintain it. But if you want to spend the sorcery point, I'll let you subtle spell it.
No, that's fine.
Okay. At disadvantage, that is a 20 to hit.
Actually, I think I'm just to be a dick to Oligar, I'm gonna burn one of those counterspell scrolls that Greg gave me.
Okay.
Yes. I was like, do you want to?
Yeah, so as a reaction, you throw this scroll up in front of his legendary action spell, and it kills it. So no hit. Good job.
I give him a
well done.
raspberry.
He's like, you seem to have come prepared this time. We'll fix that.
Yeah, well, you know. if at first you
Olive,
don't
that
succeed.
brings us to you.
Yeah.
You have a mage inside you.
I
There
do
is-
have a mage inside me.
There is
Can
a
you use
mage
it to
inside
empower
of you.
spells?
Said mage must make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Or what?
Be exploded.
What is the DC?
13.
He succeeds.
But he's
Damn.
restrained. He's
Oh.
restrained until the beginning of my next turn.
That's right. He is restrained. And I believe restrained is it disadvantage on strength saves?
I know it's disadvantage on dex.
Disadvantage on dex saves.
Okay, so it doesn't do anything.
it doesn't affect
for-
his ability to withstand like physical force.
Okay.
That's
So
kind of weird, though.
so he does succeed. He's also like held in the hand, so he's like, but he's able to resist your whirlwind with a 16.
Well, boo.
So
He still takes half the bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Cool. So he takes a whopping 5 bludgeoning damage.
Oh man.
But he
Okay.
is still held in he's not flung anywhere either, so he's still in the whirlwind.
Cool.
And do I recharge it now, or do I recharge at the top of my next turn?
At the top of your next turn, you roll to recharge.
Okay.
Is that everything you're going to do this turn?
I'm pretty sure that was my action. So,
Okay, cool.
if I move with him in the whirlwind, does he come with me?
No, because he resisted the whirlwind,
Okay.
and he's being held in place by the
Alright.
by the telekinesis.
Then Olive's just going to stand there and swirl.
Cool. So Oligar is blasting out these eldritch rays at everybody, swinging at defect. These undead things are attacking you. This mage is flying around, really doing nothing but being target practice for all of you. And you're all like peppering, And in the midst of battle, this is where we're going to take a quick 5-minute break.
Cool.
So we will be back in 5 minutes, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you, I've Got It, for being active in chat and giving us all our modly goodness. So we will be right back after this
Oddly.
short rest. Hello, everyone. We are back. Thanks for sticking with us. We are back. It is time for top of the round. In the midst of this battle, we go to the top of the round with Paduke hiding or crouched down a bit in his little perch up over on the crenellations over here.
On the parapet.
All right. Paduke is going to. Why can't I? There it is. I need to like scroll across the screen. Can Paduke reach Greg? Yeah.
He doesn't actually have line of sight on Greg because of the structure.
Okay.
Could he fly?
Did he see Greg move that way?
Yeah.
Alright, so he's gonna fly around the corner to see if he can see Greg.
Yeah, if he flies to like here, he can.
What have I done?
5, 10, 15. He'll fly to like here. See Greg. Fly over to Greg. And use a second level cure wounds.
Ooh, thank you, friend.
I don't know how to do this in Roll20.
So if you just click on the spell, it'll roll it for you.
I did. Oh. Oh, okay.
We got it for description only.
There it is.
There you go.
So 15 health points.
Nice. 15 healing damage to Greg from Paduke.
Thanks, dude.
All right. Well, this mage here cannot move.
Mm-hmm. Being buffeted by winds that are causing no damage, but buffeting him anyway.
Yeah.
Buffet.
So it is going to he casts a spell.
Counter spell?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, it just wipes the spell. And so he's like, bah! Let me just check something here.
Sorry, bro. Can't have that happening.
So he looks at you and instead and casts a firebolt at you.
Oh.
That is a 16 to hit.
Yeah.
For 9 fire damage.
Ouch.
Cool. Oh, actually, no. He had disadvantage on the attack roll because it was an attack roll. So he rolled an 8. So you don't take 9 fire damage.
He heals me for 9.
We'll just call it a wash. It'll be fine.
You are empowered by the
so he spends his turn being grossly ineffective.
That
this
sounds
is what we like.
right. Yeah.
Yep.
Taste of his own medicine.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not too late to join our side. You think Spook should try to recruit him? It worked once.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he has a bad time of it. And we are back to Oligar, who makes 3 attacks on defect.
Yes.
That is a 30 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to so that is 18 slashing reduced to 9 and 13 necrotic damage. And then a 27 to hit for 11 slashing reduced to 5 and 2 necrotic damage. And then an 18 to hit, which I believe is your armor class.
That's right. Just hits.
And he, on this last attack, he channels some of that like aura that's seeping around him into the weapon and converts it all to necrotic damage.
Ouch.
And pumps it up a little bit for 35 necrotic damage.
Rude.
And he grins and growls. I'm through playing with you all. This time you go down. And that is Oligar's turn. We go now to Greg.
Hi. Ice storm.
And you did see that, again, some of his wounds kind of healed over. Ice storm. Jesus Christ.
Oh, terrible, terrible rolling. But I'm going to add Fury of this. No, that's not an attack.
Okay.
So DC 17 dex save. Trying not to hit my friends.
Okay. Cool. So you want it like right there?
Push it a little closer to just definitely hit him. Yeah, why not?
Right there?
Yeah. Just because why not?
To the back. All right. So, just this massive eruption of ice just kind of bursts out. He's got to make a dexterity saving throw. Let's see. He fails with an 8.
Yes.
Well, it didn't do nearly as much damage as I wanted, but
2 icy damage.
Cool. So he takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh no, I was joking. I didn't actually think it was anywhere close to 2.
it's really bad.
Yeah.
Rolled a lot of ones on that damage.
I'm so sorry.
The cold damage doesn't seem to bother him as much as you were hoping it would.
Oh, good to know. Good to know.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, as he is blasted, like he gets buffeted by the ice shards, but you see that armor plate he's wearing kind of absorbs the cold into it a little bit.
Well, now I know. And that was my action. I am going to...
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh well, I'll remember now.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Everyone dies.
Doesn't affect you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't affect you yet.
I forgot about
Right.
that legendary
Oh.
action that ends the combat.
Finish your turn. I forgot to have the creatures go.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna scamper my little tuchus over here.
Cool. All right. At the end of your turn, Oligar swings once more at defect. That is a 19 to hit.
He gets 4 attacks.
No, this is one of his legendary actions.
Oh, okay.
That's a 19 to hit for 16 slashing reduced to 8 and 10 necrotic damage. Sorry. Woo. Oh, sorry about that. Wonderful. Next up, the undead things. They just swoop in on Greg. Actually,
Both of
no,
them?
he's not going to swoop in on Greg. He's going to raise both of his hands and fire 2 bolts of some sort of energy at you.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 20 to hit and an 11 to hit.
This time I'm going to shield.
Pshing! So this like black sparkling energy just bounces off your red shield. Oh wait, what's your armor class with shield?
17 plus 5.
Oh, 17 plus 5. Yep. So, yeah, bounces off your shield. I couldn't remember your armor class. So he does effectively nothing. The second one is going to keep hitting Spoot, or attempting to. That's a 21 to hit you, Spoot.
That does hit.
For 8 necrotic damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
So the necrotic is reduced. Does that make it 4?
It does make it 4. And you are making the con save a disadvantage.
Copy that. Is the con save part of the spell?
It's not a spell, it's an attack. But at 24, you're fine.
Best of luck next time.
His second attack is an 8 to hit, so that misses entirely. Wonderful. Moving on to Defect.
All right. Let's swing at him again.
Make a Wisdom saving throw for me.
Defect?
Defect, yeah.
Wisdom. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're still afraid. It seems like when he hits you with one of the attacks, it made you afraid again.
Okay.
But a natural
Roll the nat 1.
is unfortunate. So you overextend, kind of take a step to the side, slip on a little bit of ice that's left over, and fall prone, ending your turn.
Ooh, that's it.
What?
I'm done. Next turn.
What the hell, Mike?
I'm sorry.
At the end of your turn,
Roll so many nat ones.
at the end of your turn, he uses a legendary action to make a glaive attack against you with advantage,
Oh my god.
Of course he does.
which is a 26 to hit. For 19 slashing reduced to 9. And 10 necrotic damage. So you all see Defect slip on a piece of ice, go down, and Oligar take advantage of the situation and whack him real quick. Defect looks in trouble.
He's fine.
Spoot, we go to you.
Okay. Spoot would like to also not be playing around anymore. So he would like to cast Flame Strike with a 10-foot radius on this point.
Flame Strike.
Which I have marked in yellow. Barely.
20-foot radius?
10-foot radius.
10-foot radius, sorry.
Oh my gosh. No, that's not what I wanted.
Boom.
10-foot radius.
All
It's
right.
also 40-foot high, if that matters.
Yeah, so this massive column of both radiant and fire damage.
Correct.
Go for it. Roll damage. And they make saving throws. Dex.
They do a dex save of 18.
All right. Oligar fails with a natural 1.
So he takes 12 fire and 22 flame.
Wait. What? One of them's radiant, right?
I'm sorry, radiant is what I meant to say.
Which one is the radiant?
Holy flame. Radiant's the second one.
Great.
I don't know why it didn't. I pressed the other B, but it says flame for both those. Oh, because it's just flame strike spell. But yes, radiant is the second attack, the 22.
Yeah, so the undead thing is obliterated. It is destroyed in this fiery holy light. Oligar takes all of the radiant damage, but the fire damage does not affect him at all.
Oh, interesting. I'm so glad that the radiant was the nat 20.
Yeah. So this massive column of flame and holy energy appears, destroying your undead foe, but leaving Oligar standing hurt, but not as hurt as you had hoped.
Okay, fair enough. Bonus action, gonna hit him with my turtle stick.
Go for it.
17 to hit.
17, your stick goes to strike him, and it bounces off the armor without hurting him.
Oh wait, is he still
Oh, it's at advantage. So a 19 would hit. He uses his reaction to bring up his glaive and add 3 to his armor class against the attack. He parries the blow.
So he's out of reactions for this round.
He
Good to
did
know.
use his reaction in this round.
Of course, he has
Can
legendary
make-
actions,
creature.
so
Just saying, that's good to know. I hope that plays out.
Is that the end of your turn?
It is not. I no longer have to take an opportunity attack if I move, so I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to pick up my mace.
Yeah, you go and you reach down and grab Requiem, and as you do, the gem inside glows in a bright, brilliant blue, and like you feel light course through your body as it acknowledges that you are a good person, and its attunement was never broken to you, so it's just like. So you have Requiem once again in your inventory. You can equip it. And all that jazz.
Oh, that's awesome.
Master has come home.
I'll hold it up like Thor holding the hammer.
Yeah. And indeed, the gem inside the mace head does glow a bit.
Cool.
I had the wrong playlist
Just-
going this whole time. Sorry about that.
You had a what?
How dare you?
I have
The-
to mute
the
music
ambient
because I get
playlist.
confused.
All right, cool.
What a very tranquil battle this is.
Yeah, it was very like Brooks and back and run noise, and now it's the fucking epic battle music. You gotta
there
tell
we
me when the music's wrong, y'all.
We're not twitching.
I know you
can't
can't
hear
hear
the
it.
music.
I'm looking at I've
Yeah,
got
I
it
can't
over there
hear
in the
music
corner.
either.
Oh. I was like, is it in roll 20? I don't. What?
Yeah,
I've got it. Come on.
I wish I could get it to play over Discord to you, but like you have to have it online through a playlist to get Discord to play it. I
There is a
haven't.
way to do it. I know how. It is an extra bit of software, but it actually does work. We can talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. It's okay. I've got it. I'm just giving you shit. You're fine.
It's called Sirenscape. It's not bad.
Sirenscape. Yeah, I know.
Sirenscape, yeah.
Cool. At the end of your turn, Spoot, Oligar once again raises his glaive to hit defect.
And I say, hey! What's going on?
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
But with advantage. That is a 16 to hit,
Ooh.
Oh, he misses.
which misses.
Let's all point and laugh. Everyone point and laugh at Oligar. Ha ha.
Nereus, that brings us to you.
All right. How is this source cat mage looking that's inside Olive?
Make a medicine check.
windy.
His hair's a mess.
Well,
Smoke is billowing.
It's hard to tell. You know he got hurt a little bit.
Mm.
all right.
With telekinesis. So on your turn to maintain the grip, he gets another saving throw.
Yeah, if I choose. I'm thinking right now.
Oh, are you going to let him go?
Well, I don't know.
It's up to you.
Throw him over the edge.
He can fly.
That's true.
Olive
we-
shot him. All right.
That
We're
just means
gonna
Olive
look at-
can't do anything else.
That's okay. That's all we need
That's
you to
fine.
do right now.
Keep him occupied for a minute.
Okay, so he is no longer restrained.
I'm gonna set on Oligar. Yeah, shit, why not? Disintegrate.
Oh,
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
Subtle spell disintegrate.
Okay. Go ahead, cast it.
DC 20 dex saving throw, please.
This DC is incredible.
Oligar
Yeah.
fails the saving throw.
Yeah.
Alright, so he takes 10d6 plus 40 damage.
What?
What
What?
kind-
Wait, 10d6 and then an additional 40?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
We
we're
are
gonna
playing.
we're re-rolling.
We
all
didn't
of
know
those
this, but we
ones.
invited a god into our party and just been like
This is-
casual
No.
about it.
Wow.
I'm re-rolling
So you're
6
re-rolling
points
4.
of damage. Yeah. No. All the ones in the 2. So it's all 5.
Okay, so 7
that's-
points of damage.
Is it?
3,
One,
4, 5,
4,
6, 7.
5, 6. Oh wait, no, there's.
I just went at the
there
very
are-
end.
Yeah.
There's
There's
one at
fi-
the
there's
very
five.
Five
There's
fives.
5 ones and a 2.
Okay, never mind. I'm taking the 5 ones then.
Okay, so
can
minus
only roll
5,
The 5.
so 61. Go ahead, re-roll those.
Better.
All right, so from 61, 71, 80
80.
points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
What is happening?
So, Nereus, this beam of energy just emanates from you. And it's like this black and white spiraling, streaked with blue, and blasts into Oligar's back and just disintegrates some of like the tunic he's wearing over his armor. So he's just in the plate mail now, and he looks big ol' hurt on him. And he turns and he's like, "All right then."
Was I talking to you? I don't remember talking to you. You can turn back to the guy you had beaten on before.
What?
In my turn.
Sassy Nereus. Olive.
Okay, so I'm rolling. That was not what I wanted to do at all. I was hoping that was going to recharge, but no, apparently it just rolled a thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
so just
cool.
roll a d6.
I'll just roll a d6. Sorry, I thought that's what that was going to do.
Don't forget you have a
So-
mage on tumble.
So you do get the whirlwind back.
Great. I get the whirlwind back.
Do you want to use it?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. He rolls a 16.
Bastard.
So he'll take
Uh,
half damage.
yeah. So 7.
All right. And
Grr.
so you whirlwind him. He
Save him.
takes the damage, and like he was flying, and now he's not. He just drops the 5 feet to the ground, oof, and like lands on his feet, and it's kind of like ah. So looks like he lost concentration on his fly spell.
Great.
Telekinesis over the edge.
Not your turn. Anything else on your turn, Olive?
Nah.
Okay. Paduk.
Oh yes, Paduk.
Yes, Paduk.
Ugh.
Oh, no, it wasn't that. Here it goes.
Paduk will do a medicine check on defect.
Yeah, go for it.
Natural 20.
Yeah. Defects on the verge of unconsciousness.
All right. I can't with like 2 different spell sheets in 2 different places.
Paduk also,
Hey,
I
I
think,
can
is
help.
in roll 20.
I got a thing. I can help.
Okay.
Hold that, Paduk. Is that helping? Can that be a thing that we do? I'm
You'd have
never
to
sure
hold
how
it
much
out, and
planning
then I
is
would
too
have
much
to-
planning.
I don't know what to do. Wait,
What to
when's
do?
Grig's turn next?
It's after Oligar, so
Fuck.
never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, if you look on your D&D Beyond in extras, you'll see Paduk Quick Wings, so you can have it on.
Yeah, I have it there. I just keep going to my character sheet to look at his spells, and I just have to go back. Paduk is going to hold Healing Word for the beginning of Grig's turn for defect. Can I do that?
So when Grig moves, you're going to cast Healing Word on Defect.
Defect.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you can hold that. Cool.
I hope that works.
Sure. If we had actual planning time, I don't know. I'm never sure how much talking is too much talking.
So the mage kind of stumbles out of the whirlwind and goes to cast a spell.
Counter spell. Subtle spell, counter spell.
All right. That spell is gone. And he looks very perturbed that you did that to him again.
How does he know it's me?
He doesn't.
Are you making faces?
He's just perturbed that his magic is not working.
Stop blowing raspberries. You're giving yourself away.
So he's going to just keep moving.
Olive, beat him.
Yeah, do I get an attack of opportunity on this dude?
Yeah. He just like
Alright.
booked it. Yeah, that'll hit. 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Ooh, ow! He kind of runs off, turns around, and casts a firebolt at Nereus because
He gets a spell and a cantrip.
The spell he was trying to cast was a bonus action.
Oh.
But that's a 12 to hit you.
Yeah.
So great. That's a miss. We move now to Oligar Greyclaw himself.
Bring it.
Oligar brings his glaive up and down on defect. At advantage, you roll out of the way.
Oh, dang.
The second attack is a 31 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Keep rolling.
Right.
And,
No defect, that's the edge.
and he's tired of you, so he is going to turn all of this into necrotic energy. So that is 31 points of necrotic energy.
Yeah, so defect steps out. But
So
I have my
when does your relentless rage reset?
it resets after a short rest or a long rest.
So go ahead and make your Constitution save. The DC is currently a 25 for defect.
You
Because
got up a lot.
you used it a lot against Shuzaxa.
You stayed up, though.
I should have put that board up.
Defect is unconscious, prone on the ground. His rage elapses. Make a wisdom saving throw for me as well, if you'd be so kind.
Just to see how
Permanently frightened.
Yeah. Your spirit
Oligar
is
is now
scared.
in your dreams.
A 6.
Yeah, you are still under the fear effect.
Alright,
I
Oligar
could say you were scared to death.
Oligar raises his glaive and brings it down on defect again.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 23 to hit. Defect that is, which makes it a critical. Defect that is 2 failed death saves.
Cool.
It's okay.
And here we
There's
were
a
having
healing
fun.
word coming your way at the top of my turn. Don't worry about it.
I'm not scared. Who said I was scared? Other than Oligar.
I believe the dungeon master said you were scared.
How many turns does Oligar have left? Let's find that out first.
Oligar then tromps his way over to Nereus, because you are closest. And that is the end of his turn. Cool. That brings us to the start of Grig's turn.
Healing word.
Great. Yep. Fire off the healing word from Paduk.
There we go. And
All right, defect. You get 10 hit points.
And then it's my turn.
Yep.
Come over here, defect. And I cast Vortex Warp. Please fail the Constitution save
What
so
is
that I can pull you to me.
Ooh.
The coolest. Magically twist
Wow.
space around another creature you can see within range. Target must succeed on a Constitution throw.
And choose to fail.
Can choose
Or
to
choose to fail. Teleport to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range. Must be a surface or a liquid that can support the target without the target having to squeeze.
Cool.
There
So,
you go.
what does this look like, and where do you teleport defect to?
I'm actually going to teleport my best friend to right next to me.
Defect, do you choose to fail?
I mean, I'm unconscious, right?
No, you
No,
got
you're
10
not
hit points
unconscious.
back.
Oh, okay.
Come here for a second.
All right, sure. We're gonna have like a Rocky moment.
All right.
The Rocky and his
They probably want to touch you.
trainer.
So, so what does it look like when you cast this spell for the first time, Grig?
So Grig is over there waving their wooden spoon around and hitting it against a screwdriver and being like, okay, and then there's this little swoop of red energy, and then
So this little red energy just kind of like lights up, and defect, you feel an energy that you can only describe as Griggish in your body, and you choose to go with it, and all of a sudden you are moved from the icy ground you were laying on to to being on the ground and next to Grig in a totally different space.
Is the ice still there?
The ice vanishes
It's
at the
gone now.
end of Grig's turn.
yeah. Cool. Hey. Welcome. And I'm gonna just move right here so that I am between defect and the dead thing.
Smart. Anything else?
Those are my actions, and I guess I could disengage, but that doesn't make sense because I'm entering their space. So, no.
Cool. At the end of your
That is
turn,
something
the
bad.
ice shrivels up, melts away, and Oligar makes a glaive attack on Nereus. That is a 24 to hit
Yep.
for 23 slashing and 11 necrotic.
For you cut out on the slashing. How much?
23 slashing and 11 necrotic.
What's half of 11? 5?
5. Because you are resistant to necrotic energy. So go ahead, make a concentration save for your telekinesis. 23 plus 5. What's half of 28? Is 14.
Beat
So
it by
you
1.
so you maintain it. Wonderful. That brings us to Defect. You are prone on the ground, Defect.
Right, I get up onto my feet.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna swing around and try to take care of this guy now.
You go to move, but the fear of Oligar prevents you from moving closer to him.
Oh, I forgot about that. All right, that's fine.
Roll.
Don't.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Potions.
Right. Javelin. I'm gonna tell Greg to duck and throw a javelin at this guy.
Okay. Throw a javelin at the undead thing.
Oh my god.
I need Defect and Greg to roll a d20 for me.
No.
Don't tell me I stabbed my best friend in the back.
You might. Roll a d20.
Quite literally, too.
Matched.
I'm dead.
Okay. You go to throw the javelin, Defect.
Yes.
You go to throw the javelin, and instead, the fear of Oligar rushes through you. So you pull out the javelin, just kind of throw it at this other thing that's a little closer that you're not afraid of, and you end up stabbing. You release it, and the thing kind of bats it away, and the javelin goes right back, like someone hits a baseball right back at the pitcher, and it grazes both Greg and you. You both take 3 points of piercing damage.
That all tracks.
So sorry.
That all tracks. We're good.
And roll a d20 for me again, Defect. You want a high number.
Too bad.
Higher than a 4? You got it, boss.
I'm a total idiot.
The javelin hits you both and kind of spins around and teeters on the edge of falling over the side, and clunk, 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 rolls away about 15 feet away from you on the ground. Down over here. Cool.
That's okay, because
You have another attack.
I have 3 other javelins on my body, so...
What could go wrong?
Great.
Javelin party.
Another
3 more
javelin.
chances to
Here,
stab
Greg,
Greg
hold
yourself.
this.
If it had been any lower, it would have gone over the edge. So,
Oh.
so go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, Defect. Spoot, you're on deck.
But that's right. Okay. To throw another one. So my second javelin.
Yay!
There we go.
That
25
definitely
hit.
lodges itself inside the creature. It doesn't do as much damage as you had hoped, however. A normal,
Yeah.
mundane javelin.
It's non-magical.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the end of your turn, Defect, Oligar swings at Nereus again. That's a 21 to hit.
Yep.
21 slashing and 14 reduced to 7 necrotic.
Out.
So DC 13 con save. Or 14, sorry.
Nope.
So your telekinesis is gone. Spoot, it is your turn.
The mage gets away from me today.
For now.
For now. We still have another telekinesis in me.
I am so nervous about this, but I would like to cast.
Yeah, you see Oligar working his way through your friends.
Yeah, I would like to cast Hold Person on Mr. Oligar. It's a Wisdom 18 save.
You go to cast it,
I figured.
and the mage sees you casting a spell at Oligar. Counter spell.
Counter spell.
Nice. The spell.
Counter.
The counter spell is countered, and Spoot, your spell goes off. It is a what save?
DC 18 Wiz save.
Oligar succeeds with a natural 20.
Fuck. Well, can you at least give me back my spiritual weapon? I had 5 more turns with it.
Oh, I'm sorry. It must have been selected when I
It was in the ice field.
Oh, it's in the
when
ice.
when I selected the ice field.
Now, Jared. Spiritual weapon stat.
Matt's losing it, guys.
All right, there you
I
go.
think
Aligar
Great.
passes saving throw anyway. Can I get my counter spell back?
He gets advantage.
No.
I still have advantage on this, so I'm going to hit him.
Yeah, he's still fairy fired.
19 to hit.
A 19 would hit, but he again brings up his glaive and bashes it away, adding a.
Professional parry.
Yep, he parries it with his reaction.
He has made my turn effectively null. That is a bummer.
At the end of your turn, Oligar swings his glaive at Nereus yet again.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 23 to hit
Mm-hmm.
for 15 slashing
Mm-hmm.
and 15 reduced to 7 necrotic.
Oh my god, I'm still up, guys.
Yay!
Yeah.
The quick question, sorry, I know that this will probably still transpire, but the use of... never mind. It's not, the range is not enough. But the use of the Requiem using like Remove Curse or whatever, that is technically not an action, question mark? Is that a free action?
No, it's an action as though you were casting the spell, just the mace does it.
Okay.
Not a spell slot.
Yeah, it doesn't use a spell slot, but you still cast it from the weapon. Wonderful. Nereus, it is your turn, and you are getting beat up on.
Get out of there, Nereus.
I am. I take a step to the left,
Uh-huh.
Gonna jump to the right.
and I cha-cha real smooth. And I'm going to wink at Oligar
Uh-huh.
and thunderstep.
Ooh, nice.
So I'm going to need him to make a DC 20 con saving throw.
On a natural 1 this time, he fails.
Oh my gosh.
And you...
Wait, where's 90 feet?
In the stairwell.
Hey, Paduke,
No.
how you doing?
I'm on top of the turret.
Oh.
How tall is the turret?
We're using
It's about 20 feet.
non-Euclidean math.
Cool.
Angled. Boom. Or I could be like right here.
Okay, yeah, you to the edge
Standing
of that
atop the
edge of
parapet.
the back of the parapet. Very cool.
Well, I'm like kind of like between the parapets, but like Not where Paduk was in them. but,
Silhouetted in a dramatic fashion.
Like, yeah, the scarf blowing in the wind with the
Yeah.
hair and the
Yes,
lightning.
please. Yeah.
Very, very cool. Very cool. Very cool.
And he takes 28 thunder damage plus
Ooh.
another 7 lightning because of sorcerer.
Yes, he does take all of that. Fantastic. Yeah. Woo. Excellent, excellent escape maneuver. Good job, Nereus. You thunder, lightning, away to the top of a parapet. Fantastic news. Yeah, Olive, that's your turn.
Cool. Oh, Olive is gonna bop on over here and whap him.
Go for it.
Twice. And
Neither hits.
just gonna
So
throw
you
some
like
around.
try to like hit him with your windy arms, and you don't even make contact with him. He's just like,
Nope, it's just windy.
This feels like it's very unfair to you all. Like, that's not bad. +8, that's not bad. But, like,
Yep.
damn.
It's shitty rolls. Sorry.
Yep.
All
True
right,
story.
That brings us back to the top of initiative with Paduk.
Alright. Paduk wouldn't have seen where Nereus went.
Didn't see where Nereus went. Saw that Nereus was very hurt. Sees that Defect is still really hurt.
Yeah.
We're going to Sacred Flame the skeleton, so DC 17 Dex saving throw.
Ooh, all right. That is a 4.
Alright. He takes 19 sacred flame damage.
Damn. Yeah, he's just like, rah.
DPS machine.
Paduk, don't mess around.
Mm-mm.
All right.
And then he's going to bonus action throw another healing word at Defect.
Yeah, go for it.
For another 9.
9?
All right, double digits.
Good deal.
I gave you 10 the first time.
Yeah, but then I rolled a 1 and hit myself.
Oh, right.
Okay. The mage
Feel that.
moves his hands around, conjures a ball of fire, and hurls it
Y'all are on your own.
all the way
Oof.
That bastard.
Yeah. He doesn't even care about the undead thing. So unfortunately, I need everybody in that area to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
It doesn't even matter. I'm
I
unconscious.
love,
I'm
I
not
love
even
that
gonna-
Amber already had cast it before you even. She was like, I see Fireball, I rolled X-Edge.
Yeah. I mean, right?
All right, not 20.
All these
Nereus is
dexterous people.
unconscious.
Paduk.
Oh, yes, you should roll Paduk.
Paduk's in the area.
Yes, Paduk is in the
Paduk.
area.
Paduk dodges.
He's around the corner. Is it just a check?
Just a
Save.
dex saving throw.
Yeah, I'm looking. I don't think he has a saving. Oh wait, no, he only has wisdom.
Yeah,
Okay.
then you just roll dex. That's a 20 though. So what did everybody roll, please? Greg?
Greg is a 21.
Success.
I rolled nat 20.
That's a success.
22 total.
Nereus?
I'm unconscious.
Okay.
I had 2 HP.
Yeah.
I don't know. what
Unless
you
it does
want.
1 damage.
Yeah, but then you went into, and there was a group of all of you that he could hit.
Oh, no, yeah.
No, it's fair. It's just you
So everybody except Nereus succeeded on the saving throw, which is great. So instead of taking 32 damage, you will all take 16 fire damage.
Great.
I hope defect's still up.
I had exactly 16.
Oh no! Defect goes down.
It's fine. We'll figure it out.
Don't you have the apple?
I have an apple.
Greg
Yes.
has an
As
apple,
he's
yes.
falling, he's like,
I was going to say, but he does actually need to consume it. It's hard to eat when you're unconscious.
Mother bird him.
Oh,
Oh.
you get all
maybe
the
my best
Russian-
friend, but I am not doing that. That's gross.
The undead thing, though, is destroyed utterly.
That's
Good.
convenient.
Oh, good.
Can we destroy the mage now?
Somebody
I don't
should
know,
go take
can
care of
we?
that. I'm a little busy.
So yeah, this fireball erupts in the midst of you all, which is wild. And
Is it because you did it?
and he kind of
Is
just
that-
like
yeah.
moves
Sometimes I surprise even myself.
here,
Uh-huh.
and he shouts, "I have your back, master!" And we
No, you
move
won't.
to Oligar Greyclaw.
Uh-huh.
Oligar sees this pathetic little earth element or wind elemental in front of him
Yeah.
and says, "Fine, we'll play it this way." And 3 strikes with his glaive.
Sure.
That is a 30 to hit
Uh-huh.
for 21 slashing damage and 9 necrotic damage.
The slashing is reduced. I'm resistant to it.
To all slashing or from non-magical?
Non-magical slashing.
Actually, his glaive. Actually, okay. So you are resistant to this.
Cool. So it was 21.
So 21 reduced to 10 slashing, and 9
And then what was
necrotic.
the necrotic.
24 to hit on the next attack.
Yeah.
For 17 slashing reduced to 8, and 11 necrotic damage.
Uh-huh.
And on the last attack, it's a 30 to hit. He uses his aura and turns it all into necrotic damage, boosting it for 37 necrotic damage.
Cool.
And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Great.
That is a success. Very good. You are not afraid of Oligar. Defect, at the end of Oligar's turn, you are no longer afraid of him, but you don't know that because you're unconscious.
Thanks.
But hey, good to know.
But it's
Um,
my turn.
it is your turn as the undead forces are gone.
Cool. So here's my question.
Yeah.
Administering a potion would be an action on another person.
Correct.
Is eating an apple an action or a free action?
If you eat the apple, it's an action. I believe the item actually says.
Okay.
If you, I think it says it's an action to eat the apple. If not, it was always intended to be an action to eat the apple.
Okay, that's fine. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
That's totally fine.
Yeah, because you have to eat the whole thing. Yeah, consuming the fruit, which takes an action.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do this way. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level on my best friend.
Yeah.
You get 14.
Oh, Greg,
And-
make a Constitution saving throw for your fairy fire, please. It's a DC 10.
Oh, yes, I forgot.
So did I.
19.
You still got it. Oligar is still glittering with red energy.
So 14 healy bits to my best friend, and I'm going to hand him one of the superior potions that we bought recently and say, "Here, drink this, and if you need to, I can get you back to him."
Cool.
And that is my turn.
At the
is
end
that
of
my
your turn...
I'm going to bonus action hide.
Okay, so you're going to, like, hide back over here. Go ahead, make a stealth check.
Great. There's not really anywhere else good to hide. 27.
You just, like, you time it so, like, Oligar's not looking at you, and you just duck real
Nobody's
quick.
looking. Woohoo!
At the end of your turn, Oligar swings again at the whirlwind. That is a 21 to hit
Yep.
for 19 reduced to 9 slashing damage and 16 necrotic damage.
Boo. And there's a half orc there again.
All right. Roll a d4 for me, Olive, if you'd be so kind.
Sure. 2.
All right. You return to olive form. There.
Great.
Good deal. Defect. It is your turn.
Great. I am drinking that superior health potion.
Cool. So you stand up for half your movement. Drink the superior, which is, I believe, 8d8 plus 8.
Eight plus 8.
Sorry, 8d4 plus 8.
I was like, that's a big potion, but I believe you. I have no idea.
Anna, you should have said yes.
Right.
So that's 25.
Great. So you regain 25 additional hit points as a bonus action.
I will rage, and I will. So with my rage, I get another 20 feet of movement. So 10, 15, 20. And then another 20 for my original 20. So I can only get up to there.
But you got there.
You did.
I got there.
Javelin.
I'm sorry, the drinking. Right, I should, right?
Actually, you can't have raged
drinking-
because drinking was a bonus action, so you haven't raged yet.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I'll be there.
But the belt grants you resistance to
Um,
bludgeoning and slashing.
So if I'm not, since I didn't rage, I can only get up to there.
Ah, yes. Yes. Okay.
Because the rage gave me that extra movement. So I am there. Okay.
Okay.
All I can
At
do
the
is
end of
there.
your turn, Oligar swings his glaive, because he's got reach, right
he
at
does.
Olive. He's a big dude with a big weapon. He's got reach.
Yep. Cool.
That is a 16 to hit.
Yep.
17 slashing and 7 necrotic.
17 and 7.
Correct.
24.
Yes, in total.
Right.
All right.
Why does
We go
Rollpoint
to
keep
Spoot.
insisting I have temporary hit points that I don't have?
I don't know.
Can I medicine check the enemies on the battlefield?
Yeah, absolutely.
Destroy.
19.
The mage looks really hurt. And Oligar has taken a lot of damage. but you have seen that he also has been healing up. Like, he naturally seems to just heal as you attack him. So you've got to really focus fire on him if you want to take him down.
Which means we need to kill the mage. One sec.
All of you are on deck-ish.
First
Great.
order of business, Sacred Flame on the mage.
Okay. He will make a dexterity saving throw.
DC 18.
He rolls a 19. Just
No.
That stinks.
go ahead, use your spiritual weapon against Olive.
Against Olive?
Isn't that your plan? Isn't this your turncoat moment?
Ha ha! Long live the Ibn Shade, and I just bonk her on the head.
No, you can make your bonus action attack on Oligar.
I would like to make my bonus action attack on the maid.
Oh, you're gonna move your spiritual weapon.
Can
Nice.
move.
Fuck
Yeah.
that guy. He needs to die.
How many
Was it
more rounds of
12?
that you got? Unfortunately, a 12 bounces off a mage shield that he has.
I think there's 3 left.
Cool.
4 left. 4 left? How many rounds of combat have we had? 6 or 7?
I believe we've had 6.
Okay, 4 left of the spiritual weapon.
Great.
And then, hang on, movement is going to incur.
You've almost been fighting Oligar for a minute.
Okay, that should be 30 feet, although it looks like 35. I know that is a lie.
I don't know. It feels like 2.5 hours to me.
Welcome to D&D, where 3 days of travel can take 30 seconds, and
Yeah.
1 minute combat takes 5 hours.
Yeah.
I believe that is the end of my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, so you end there? Is that what's going on here?
That is what is going on here.
What is going on here? There's so
Whoa.
many little measurements.
As I
happening.
understand.
What have you done?
What do you mean? I just moved 30 feet. I'm like strafing, but in large motion, like very
This is
wide
wild.
strafes that take every 3 turns to do.
Wild.
What the fuck was that?
It's so much.
That's as far as I could get. 30 feet. I'm a turtle. I'm not a monk, although I kind of wish I was.
Just had a little reload of roll 20. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, I was gonna say you broke roll 20. Is what
You
you
broke
did.
roll 20.
Well,
Wonderful.
when Roll20 reappears, you're all surprised to see Oligar's broken body underneath the bloody fist of Spoot.
So as you rush by Spoot and kind of move down there, you move through Oligar's threatened range.
How is that even possible? I wasn't even
Oh, yeah,
in his
yeah.
threatened range.
He has a glaive.
He's got reach.
But I wasn't even in his reach, right?
You were here and you moved directly across and then down.
I went.
Fucker has
Oh.
reach.
Okay, listen. I would have obviously have gone down and then across.
That is not where the lines that I saw you draw had you moving.
Many, many
Because
lines.
it was the.
Here,
Really?
roll a d20. Anything above a 5, you didn't enter his threatened area.
Oh, that doesn't seem fair.
It's in your favor.
Okay, you're right. You're
See,
right.
you're fine. Great.
It's the whole like I don't know how to draw very well with that thing. Because it actually looked like 35 feet because I went too far. And went down.
All right, so now we're back. Oh, I have to reload this character sheet. Okay, cool. At the end of your turn, Oligar
He's gonna beat up Olive again.
swings at Olive with his
It's all part of the plan.
with his third legendary action.
Hail Hydra.
That is a 26 to hit.
Yep.
For 16 slashing and 9 necrotic damage.
Great.
That brings us to Nereus. Nereus, as you roll me this private d20, what do you see in your state of unconsciousness?
Just probably a mental vision of just the roiling storm above us, just getting worse and worse.
Okay.
Was it G roll?
GR/GR.
Okay.
Okay. Great. So you see this storm roiling, growing worse and worse as you slip into unconsciousness. That brings us to Olive.
Cool. Olive is going to drink a superior healing potion.
Great. Bonus action. Drink that healing potion. 30 points.
Oh.
Very nice.
Yes, please. Olive can use it. And then she is going to cast Moonbeam on Oligar at 3rd level.
Okay.
It's a con save. Shape changers, whether or not they're in a changed shape, make their saving throw with disadvantage.
Yeah, and he is a shape changer. As has been evidenced a couple of times now.
Yeah.
At disadvantage, Constitution save.
Yep.
Is a 24.
Oh, that fucker. So he takes 7 radiant damage at least.
He absolutely does. The moonbeam, and he kind of, as he stands with this moonbeam kind of in the middle of his body, it hurts him, and you see him go, ugh. And then he looks at you and goes, "It tickles." And that brings us to Paduk.
Hey, Paduk, Nereus is up there. I see him.
If only.
If only.
I mean, I feel Paduk would go look around the area where the fireball went off. No?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Paduk would go and assassinate the mage with magic powers we've never seen before.
You've seen Paduk kill shit today.
Oh yeah, no, the
Yeah.
Toll of the
would
Dead was fucking.
Go kill the shit right now, Paduk. Do it.
So when Paduk moves there, he sees Nereus's unconscious hand draped over the side of the parapet.
I was about to say, he just, he looks up at the tower and just sees a dramatically draped arm, just
Yep.
Um,
Even in death, Nereus is drama queen central.
Yes.
We traded Adis's eyeliner for Nereus's drama.
but Nereus blows shit up.
Nereus hits hard. No offense to Adis.
Adis also hit hard, just in a different way.
Yeah.
Okay, so Paduk.
Mass healing word.
Oh.
Oh yeah, everybody within 60 feet gets 10
head.
hit points.
60 feet.
That's nice.
Sweet.
I'll take that.
Which is everybody, so that's great.
Way to
love
go,
that.
Paduk. Being the cleric we all needed.
Thanks, Paduk.
But don't have because boots on the warpath.
That's fine. It's
So you are still prone on the ground behind the crenellations, but you are
Dramatically.
10 hit pointed.
Dramatically, yes.
All right, ye old Maj.
Y'all gotta get rid of him.
I'm working on it.
Oh, wait, that was a bonus action.
Oh yes,
Paduk.
Yeah.
yes.
Paduk kill.
It's still a bonus
Action.
action.
Toll the dead. On
Toll the
the
Dead.
on the mage.
Yeah.
He's just 55 feet away. He is just in range.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kill
not
me.
dead.
Remind me of the saving throw.
DC 17 whiz.
Nothing can save you from the bells of doom. Just kidding.
Oh yeah, there is no saving throw. It's just power word kill.
Power
The
word.
mage
Tell me
rolls a 12 and fails the saving throw.
Good for us.
Roll damage for Paduk's Toll the Dead. And he has
48.
certainly been hurt.
Oh yeah, because he gets more damage if he's been hurt.
Yeah.
Why isn't this working?
It's the second
It's
one.
very working. Oh my god. There's
It's the
so
second
many.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's not. It's
all
not
of them.
showing up on my screen. Sorry.
16 necrotic damage.
Holy shit! A 32.
Apparently,
know.
he's capable of that.
What?
He
He
is.
told him like 15 times, 5 times.
They just
was
like
like all-
they
The
all
mage
appeared on my
grasps his
screen
hand
simultaneously.
as like blood drips out of his ears and like moss kind of grows over him and thrums over his ears and kind of sends like a whoom, and then falls
tree
away
branches
and he
poke out
like
of his
shakes his
eyes.
head. He looks quite fucked up.
Fucking kill him.
The mage now
Runs for his life.
is very, very hurt. But he's still going to fireball this
You
group of people
God.
here.
Dick. Can I fall backwards out of the... Spoot is shocked and falls backwards.
Right over the parapet.
There's OSHA-approved guardrails on this parapet, okay?
Oh no.
All right. Let's see some saving throws, if you'd all be so kind. Spoot is a 15. Paduk is an 11. Defect is a 10.
Mike, roll again.
Defect is a
Yeah.
10.
Damn.
I can't even. There's no way to help that.
Mm-mm.
So, let's see. Spoot, you with a 15 saved, so you will take half damage. The other two failed. So, Spoot, you take 33. You take 16 fire damage.
Oh my god, I thought 33 was half. I was panicking.
Okay, like,
No.
I'm done.
Paduk and Defect take 33 fire damage.
Duke is down.
Wop
Oh
wow.
no!
R.I.P. the
guy?
Duke.
Paduk,
We'll name it.
Paduk
It's a-
falls to the ground unconscious.
It's a shame we don't have a cleric on the team.
I know. Maybe next campaign.
Okay.
We can play a camp of the heal bot.
And then the mage kind of just runs this him away.
Oh, you
What is
Run
he
away.
doing?
He's running.
He's
He
not
is- he is
running away.
not.
That's the problem.
He is not looking good. That brings us to Oligar.
Dude,
And
this is great.
once again, Spoot, you see the wounds heal over on Oligar.
Not for long. bitch.
When he starts his turn in that moonbeam,
Yes.
he has to make another con save.
Okay. That is a 15 at disadvantage.
And he takes some damage.
Great.
It is... Meh. It's actually 3d10. So it's a whopping 11.
All right.
Okay, good. I was a little scared when you rolled a 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he.
no, it's-
Uh,
Because I upcast it, it's a... For whatever reason, it only automatically does that the first time.
Listen,
see.
I'm not trying to judge.
he wheels
was
over
worried.
around you, Olive, pushing out
Yeah.
of the moonbeam,
Yeah. I figured.
and makes 3 glaive attacks on you.
Yep, shocker.
First is a 27 to hit,
Uh-huh.
and he uses his aura ability to turn it all into necrotic damage.
Awesome. Love me some
Um,
necrotic damage.
Yep, so this is 40 necrotic damage.
Yep. Cool.
DC 20 con check on your spell.
Yep.
So the moonbeam vanishes
Yep.
as Oligar slashes into you deep, cutting you hard with the glaive.
Yep. Yep.
Second attack is a 16 to hit
Yep.
for 19 slashing and 6 necrotic.
And Olive goes down and gets back up again.
Oh yes,
when she
half orc.
Yep. And when she gets back up again, she whacks him with some martial weapon. I think I'm carrying, I don't know, what the fuck am I carrying?
You got
still
your
now that I don't
staff
have a
out?
latch blade? I do have a staff.
A
Yeah.
shotgun. You
A
hit him
shotgun.
with a shotgun.
Just the butt end of the shotgun.
Yeah, yeah.
Sawed off, 20 gauge.
A 26. A 26 will hit.
My God, the difference in the script. It was 1. Oh my no.
For 8 damage.
You don't get the
Yeah.
advantage.
Plus.
Does he have? She has advantage.
I do
Because
have
Right?
advantage.
fire. That's a crit.
Why do you have advantage?
Because
Fairy
it's
fire.
fairy fire.
Fairy fire.
Oh, fairy fire! That's
She's
right!
a badass motherfucking orc. That's why.
Hell
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
right. So that is a natural 20 for 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, we'll go with
Yeah, so you...
Yeah.
he then he's like, not too shabby. And attacks again with his third attack
Yeah.
for a 14 to hit.
Yep, yep. And now I'm down for reals.
Okay, so now you go down.
Now I'm down for reals. I can
Cool.
only do that once.
You fall to the ground.
Yep.
And then we go to Greg.
Okay, so out comes Chomper in Force Ballista mode.
Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Sorry.
You're good.
Chomper. Bonk.
Wonderful. Chomper is going to poke their little head out, just enough to see the mage. Pew pew. Attack the mage. 21 to hit.
What is his range?
120 feet.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely definitely in range.
Fuck yeah, Chomper. That's awesome.
Go Chomper. Go Chomper.
Wonderful.
13 force damage on the mage.
What does it look like when Chomper kills the mage?
Well, it knocks it in the face with a force ballista, and its head snaps back and just cracks the neck.
Smears.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this guy's like running
Snaps
around,
forward. It
and
breaks the back.
Chomper just kind of like skitters out, aims up, and pew, fires, and hits the guy with a little bolt of force right in the back of the neck, and he goes, and it's a very Gwen Stacy moment as he crumples.
Oh, no, I wasn't okay with that. I
to the
wasn't
ground.
okay. I was good until you said that.
Oh.
No.
Well, hey, the mage is down.
Great. The mage
Cool.
is down.
Uh,
So is the druid.
anything else on your turn, Greg?
That was my action, and using it as the bonus action, so that is all I have at this time.
At the end of your turn, Oligar pulls
Dies.
off some of that black shroud again and flings it.
No way.
It takes him 2 legendary actions to do this. And they form up. They form up and they each get 1 attack on their adversaries here. against Spoot. That is a 20 to hit.
That does hit.
For 6 necrotic damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
That's 3 necrotic damage because I'm resistant.
You're resistant. Wonderful.
And you need a con saving throw as a part of the spell, not
Yep.
because I'm concentrating.
Well, it's part of the attack. As disadvantage. 21 totally does it. Defect. This one reaches for you and misses with a paltry 11. He is a joke to you. Defect, it is now your turn.
I was going to go after Oligar and just
do it.
talking. Yeah, I'm down. So I'm going to... Yeah, I'll rage.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I know that guy will get a opportunity attack.
Indeed, he reaches out for you again. That's a 21 to hit.
Yep.
You take 8 necrotic damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw. Which you're real good at those. Yeah, you're fine.
22.
Yep, so you just take the 8 necrotic damage.
All right. Okay. I have advantage.
You do. He is outlined in Fairy Fire.
Okay, Matt needs to pick one. In or out.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
Matt?
I don't know what Matt's
Matt,
doing.
you gotta pick
I'm-
one, man.
Could be connectivity.
I'm trying to get rid of the robotic voices. It's driving me crazy.
I think it's your earbuds, bro.
It's not. I would like be able to exit and come back in, and it would fix it. But now it's just. I think it's the internet. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, sorry. So, Defect, you have advantage on these attacks.
Yeah, and I'm going all out, so I'm gonna do. I'm just hoping for a nat 20. So with that, I'm gonna do my Weapon Master feat as well.
Okay, so -5 to
-5
plus 10
plus
damage.
10.
Okay,
Yeah.
go for it. 23 will hit.
So close. All right. So yeah, 23 will hit. So that's 28 points of damage.
Yes, it is. Solid connection.
And second attack, 27.
So
Or-
that's a 22.
I'm sorry, 22 to hit for 29
22,
points of
yeah.
damage.
So he takes another 29 from you.
Furthermore,
Furthermore,
upon further rereading of my items, my Girdle of Gronk has something called Celestial Might. Once per short rest, when you hit with a melee weapon attack, you may add an additional 4d6 force damage.
Oh yeah.
I would like to use this now, please. Because it ain't going to happen again. Like, this is it.
Seems like a real good time.
What happens now?
I mean,
Poor DD6.
17 more points of force damage.
Yeah. Woof. He takes it. Go ahead, mark that off.
Okay.
Yeah. Oligar is starting to look hurt.
I think too.
Wonderful. At the end of your turn, Defect, he looks at you and he goes, I don't think so. And swings his glaive at you. That is a 20 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
You take 6 slashing damage and 8 necrotic damage.
I'm down.
oh no.
But by doing so, you prevented him from swinging a death blow on Olive, so that's good.
Thanks, Defect.
That brings us to Spoot. You've got an enemy in front of you, and your friends are fallen down.
I'm so nervous.
Dropping like
I'm gonna
flies.
try one more. Oh wait, everyone in front of him is down.
Defect
Yep.
and Olive are both down.
Defect, Olive, and Paduk are all unconscious on the ground.
You're so mad about this.
Yeah, can't you just stay alive? Like, come on. I'm up. It's like every time I get a plan, it's like, okay, well, never mind. I'm just gonna heal people.
I mean, you can heal them now, or you can take out the source of what's hurting them. What are you gonna do, Spoot?
Okay, I'm gonna continue with the normal plan, even though it is at a minor disadvantage. I'm gonna try. This is probably not gonna work. This is the last time I'm gonna try casting Hold Person.
Okay.
No one can counterspell? Question mark.
You have not seen Oligar demonstrate that ability.
DC 18 Wisdom save. Please, for the love of God.
Oligar.
Gary Nereus could, but he's prone.
Oligar rolls a 9 on his Wisdom saving throw.
Huzzah!
Great.
3 cheers from behind the grave.
I need you to know I've done a lot of research about what is about to occur. And you're just going to have to let it happen. Okay, step 1. Spiritual weapon is going to move to 20 feet. Actually, that'll be step 2 and 3. Step 1.
I hate to do this to you, Spoot.
Oh yeah, that's gone. Right?
Is it gone? I think I have one more round, right?
Oligar is not a humanoid.
Oh, I saw that coming.
So does Hold Person not work?
Hold Person does not grasp him.
Oh no.
You'd need to do like Hold Monster or something like that.
Yes.
Uh,
As your research has told you, Oligar is an Oni, which is a giant. Not a humanoid.
Are giants not humanoids?
Nope, they are a separate category of creature.
What I'm about to do looks like I'm giving you another free crotch shot, but it's actually me closing my laptop lid
And walking away from the game.
and never speaking to you again.
I'll see you on Sunday.
oh god, okay.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, why was I wasting my time casting that fucking spell, man?
It was so good if only he was a humanoid.
Yeah,
I didn't
well,
want
we'll
to
see
say
if-
anything because I felt like that was going to be metagame.
I appreciate that.
Oh,
yeah.
I have no.
29 hits for 8 force damage. Stop it. Okay. And he does not get any more legendary actions. He's used them all. So that brings us to Nereus. Nereus, you are prone but are alive at the top of this tower.
I put on my best damsel in distress. I am going to use.
Gonna
what's
stand
it
up?
called? Oh yeah, I stand up also.
Yeah, so you can see what's going on. And
Yeah.
you see 3 of your friends down. The mage is dead. But it looks like there's 2 more of those undead things. And Oligar...
Yeah.
Oligar looks hurt, but he is... still standing.
I use teleport. Bye, guys. Just kidding.
Gonna need you to roll for teleport.
Yeah.
Why would I have to roll?
There are
The
reasons.
spell storm above us.
I'm gonna use Radiant Soul. And grow glimmering wings.
Yeah.
And for the next minute, I can fly.
Wonderful.
And it's so stupid that's a whole action.
These glittering wings with like streaks of lightning and rain just grow out of Nereus's back. You still got half your movement, so if you want to fly somewhere, you can.
Sure, yeah. Oh, that's the wrong tool. 5, 10, 15. That's it. That's all I got, guys.
Cool.
Okay. Next we have Olive.
Oh, hey, that's me. I'm unconscious.
So go ahead. Tell me what you see as you roll me this private D20.
/GR D20?
Correct.
Olive is she's just angry at everything. She's entirely impotent in that anger, but she is just sitting there, just being that big old ugly face looming over her, and
So Olive sees this restrained rage as she's sees this horrid face of Oligar. Next we go to Paduk, who I will roll for privately.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's down.
Okay.
I was like, what do you mean? Oh, yeah.
The mage is dead, so that brings us to Oligar. You see some of the wounds on Oligar heal over. He looks down at Defect. Says, "You're troublesome." And he makes attacks on Defect. First attack is a 30 to hit, which becomes a critical, which is 2 failed death saves on Defect. The second attack is a natural 20. Defect, you open your eyes for an instant as you see the glaive coming towards you. You can't do anything about it. What do you say in this final moment as this glaive strikes you down?
What does he say? Defect's always been a fighter, so I guess you'll say, as he's coughing up blood, is that all you got?
Now I have a new towel rack.
A towel.
You all watch as the glaive drives into Defect's chest, twists, and some sort of fluid, blood-like, begins to just spurt and pour out of Defect. And any semblance of eyes and illumination in his body that indicates life dims and goes inert. Oligar picks up his glaive and brings it down on Olive. That is a 22 to hit, which is a critical, which means Olive, you suffer 2 failures.
Cool.
The undead entities both race towards Spoot because Grig is hidden from them. And they are both going to try to attack Spoot. A 17 to hit and a 20 to hit for 3 necrotic damage reduced to 1, and I need a Constitution saving throw. That's a success. And then a 16 to hit and a 6 to hit, both of them miss. So only one of the 4 attacks gets through on you. Grig, it is your turn.
Great. I'm going to eat my apple. And my little cannon is going to shoot Oligar.
Go for it.
Force Ballista. Eat the apple. 24 for 12.
Yep, that hits.
Great. Eating my apple means I get all the hit points.
You get 100 hit points. You regain 5 levels of spell slots.
Yep.
Any poison,
And-
deafen conditions are gone.
And I get a feature too, right?
You get anything short rest. You get back, I believe.
And I regain uses of any long rest features.
Of up to 2. So you can regain 2 uses of one feature, or 1 use of 2 separate features.
Right. Cool.
And a total of 5 levels in spell slots.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. So I get my cannon back, and I'm gonna give myself some spell slots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you can get back 1 5th level, you can get back 5 first levels, or any combination thereof.
Cool. I have done the doing,
Great.
and my cannon did damage.
So, Olive, when you are unconscious and hit by a melee attack, if that melee attack hits, it is considered a critical hit because you can't do anything about it, and that results in 2 death saves.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a good question. We haven't really been there before. Not a lot of your enemies have been vindictive, as Oligar seems to be.
Cool.
Yeah, he done wants us dead.
Yeah, he
Feeling
said he
is
was
mutual.
tired of your bullshit. So
Same.
yeah, he's a jerk. He's outright a jerk. I'm not going to say he's not.
I'm tired of our bullshit too.
So Greg, at the end of your turn, unless you have anything else you want to do.
No, that was action and bonus action, and I'm gonna stay tucked in here for now.
He raises his glaive towards Olive again. He has advantage on the attack, and he rolls a natural 20.
Great.
Olive, your eyes open, and you see the glaive swinging down towards you. What do you do in this moment? You can't avoid the blade, but you have an instant for something.
I spit at him.
You spit on him. It lands on his knee because he's really tall. And he goes... And those of you still standing see the glaive fall into Olive's chest as he twists it again. Her blood spurting out as she coughs up blood and grows still and does not move again. Spoot, it is your turn.
Medicine check on Oligar.
Yeah, go for it. Oligar is significantly hurt.
Oh, I keep forgetting we have telepathic bond, by the way.
He is significantly hurt. You have done a lot of damage to him, and he heals a little bit, but he doesn't heal that much.
Man, I'm over this. I'm just gonna do this anyway, at the detriment of next week. I'm gonna cast Divine Word.
Ooh. Divine Word.
DC 18 Charisma save.
Okay.
I don't know that one off the top of my
What does
head.
it do?
I want to tell you.
I'm
I want to tell
hearing-
you something now that I've rolled this save and you've cast this spell. Oligar has a plus 11 to his Charisma saving throw.
Jesus.
He has Riz. What are you saying?
He's got a lot of
he's
range.
he's more charismatic than I am.
But a plus 11 doesn't help you when you roll a 4.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I got very lucky, because I was going big risk, big reward here.
Yeah, so that's a 15, which is a failure. So go ahead. What
What does it do?
does it do?
So, you utter a divine word imbued with the power that shaped the world at the dawn of creation. Choose any number of creatures you can see within range, which is all of the enemies. Each creature that can hear you must make a charisma saving throw, which they have done. On a failed save, a creature suffers an effect based on its current hit points. If it has 50 hit points or fewer, it is deafened for 1 minute. 40 hit points or fewer, deafened, blinded. 30 hit points or fewer, blinded, deafened, and stunned. 20 points or fewer, killed instantly.
Okay. So, let's see.
This bottom thing might relate to the dead things.
What's the DC? 19?
18.
Okay. So Oligar fails the saving throw. However, he is not affected by the spell. This guy, this undead guy next to you, the milky eyes go dark, and he grabs his ears as though it cannot hear. This one succeeded on the saving throw.
Cool.
The audio is doing some incredibly strange things tonight.
I'm sorry.
So, if
He
you
said
still
Oligar is
have-
dead.
Yeah, if only. Sacred Flame and Oligar as my action, because the spell was a bonus action, surprisingly.
Nice.
That's amazing. Guess just talking.
So
Yeah, I didn't figure it to be it, but like, I've got whatever I have left. I've got divine.
Oligar
No,
gets
no,
a
it's great.
Oligar rolls a 17 on his dex save.
Great. He's gonna take 15 points of radiant damage.
Yeah, he does.
Now he would be affected by your spell.
Yeah, probably.
I probably should have done that first. I really can't care anymore.
That's fine.
Okay, great. Spoot, at the end of your turn, Oligar turns to you and raises a hand. And using his third legendary action, launches an Eldritch Blast at you. That is a 29 to hit for 11 force damage.
Thought he used his last legendary actions to spawn those two dudes.
He spawned the two dudes. Oh, you're right.
You said that to us specifically.
Yeah, he spawned the two guys after his last turn. So ignore that. Do not take that damage.
Can I flip him a bird and knock one?
Yes, you absolutely can. You should, in fact. Great. That brings us to Nereus.
All right, I fly a little closer.
Yeah.
Perfect. I cast Disintegrate.
Okay. What's the con? What is this, a con save?
DC 20 Dex saving throw.
Dex.
Oligar rolls a natural 1 on his Dex save.
Yes.
Roll damage, Nereus.
Come on.
13d6 plus 40.
84 damage.
Hold on, I'm not done yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna
There's
re-roll
the
the
wands.
2 2s. The 4. I'm
Yes.
gonna re-roll 6 points.
Okay, so we're down to 78.
78. A little better.
91.
91.
91. Nereus, having been unconscious, seeing Paduke.
Oh wait! Because I used my thingamajig,
your
Radiant Soul.
thing- Right.
I do an extra 14 radiant, so 105.
Oof, 105 damage. wild. So you see your friends down. You
But it's
see
just a flesh
Olive
wound, right?
and Defect dead. You summon this power and launch a disintegration beam at him. It hits Oligar. He doesn't even see it coming. He figured you were out and dead. And it blasts into him. Nereus, what does it look like when you kill Oligar Greyclaw?
Oh my god. I'm ecstatic. It just like
Oh,
You-
Matt's
you
not
just-
in video and it's killing the vibe.
I
What?
don't. I actually didn't know that. What? How did that happen?
No, when you change the
It
video,
restarted.
it drops the orientation and rearranges
Oh,
it all, so it all looks
audio-
weird. So we didn't get
audio
Nereus' wonderful smile as I told him that he killed
I was-
Oligar.
Oh, sorry.
I was
It's okay.
just like, what?
So Nereus, what does it look like when you disintegrate Oligar Greyclaw?
Nereus clutches his pearls. You just like see just torrents of magical energy just like pouring out of Nereus just into this one final spell. And as it hits him, he does like what Thanos did to half the population. He just in the wind you just see wisps of him starting to blow away.
Yeah. So this energy hits him, and you all see, those of you still up, see that bits of Oligar's skin begin to fade away. His glaive, which has murdered two of your friends, begins to crumble to dust. And he looks down.
No. Wait, is his weapon magical?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I was gonna say that it doesn't just
Everything on his body begins to disintegrate and turn to dust. And he looks and he goes, "No. You'll die anyway. The Ibn Shade's already won.
He's
They
correct.
Fuck
I-
you all!" As he
Ne-
crumbles
well,
into dust. Yeah, go for it.
as he's saying that, Nereus just goes, "But you won't get to see the fruitions of your work."
Fuck you! As his face just falls into dust. The creatures he summoned also fall away and turn into dust. And Oligar Greyclaw is no more. The only thing that clatters to the ground is the armor he was wearing.
Oh, that means it's magical.
That's awesome
Greg.
armor.
Amber,
Yeah.
write that
In the
down.
bag.
Write
In
that
the
down.
bag.
And that
Down.
and that is where we will end tonight's session of Nuuli Forged. So, well done, everybody.
Yeehaw.
You successfully defeated Oligar Greyclaw, who has been a thorn in your side for months, years, levels.
Shout out to
good
Matt
job.
for never giving up despite everything you're doing backfiring on you in one way or the other.
I felt so bad about Hold Person. I really felt bad about it.
I don't even want to explain how upset I am.
That's fine.
I
I'm
really
giving you a shout out.
wish
for
I could have
existing.
told you that one. The first time you cast it,
I will
was
say,
like, oh.
Divine Word was a big
No, that was
was a
plus.
big risk.
I had that or Flame Strike, which was all fire damage, which you already learned doesn't do a damn thing.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Well, the
probably
radiant
won't affect-
damage does work.
It won't. That's the thing with the 7th level spell. It doesn't. It's only fire damage. It's the anyway. It doesn't matter.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's fine. I got the 7. I don't have to think about 7th level spells anymore because I don't have any more. So it's great.
Wait, how much was he at?
when you disintegrated him, you did 104 points of damage.
105.
105. Oligar had 67 hit points remaining.
Wow. Still
So actually,
super,
even if I had
Yeah.
been smart enough to do
no regrets.
Yeah.
spiritual whatever first, it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
It was-
No.
I will tell you,
It gave me a hint because he said that he's looking like super fucked up, but you said, or your spell told me that he's above 50, so that made me use a 7th level spell. So it kind of
That helped. Yeah.
It was absolutely a
indirectly
team
gave
effort.
me
Yeah,
the information I needed.
100%.
If we can somehow teleport out of here, take a long
Nope.
rest, and come back, then we can succeed to Deep in Shade. Otherwise,
Hope. There's
Yeah.
always hope.
Yeah, Oligar.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Oligar's armor clattered to the ground, and you heard a few other things tinkle to the ground as well. But we'll figure that out next session.
Greg, write those down.
I'm writing
Yeah.
loot the bodies.
Other
We will.
things
You
tinkle.
can loot the bodies and deal with your dead friends at the start
Yeah.
of the next
I was
session.
gonna say.
Yeah.
Um,
We got you.
teleport
We're gonna loot your
anywhere.
bodies too, so that we can save you.
I will tell you all. Oligar started this fight with 360 hit points.
Fuck me.
Every turn, he regained 15. So
Okay,
those
okay.
those rounds were like after you hit him, you didn't hit him a couple times.
Right.
He just
Yeah.
kept regaining hit points.
Yeah.
But like the mage was definitely a problem, so like taking him out was good.
The telekinesis.
Yeah,
That was so good.
that was fantastic. If he hadn't had fly, he would have been screwed.
That was
Yep.
so funny.
Because if he had failed, he would have fallen for some indeterminate amount of distance. And then if he
And
survived to
fly.
his next turn, he would have cast fly on himself. But he would have been
Mhm.
however many hundreds of feet down.
Right.
Mhm.
So would not have been useful. For quite a while. I am saddened that 2 of your party members are currently dead. But you planned for
Paduke
this
down too?
eventuality, so that's
Oh, yeah,
good.
Paducah's down
Got
too.
this. And I have all the spell slots of that level.
Two are dead, and Paducah's unconscious. So,
Dead and smeared all over this bridge.
Oh,
but so
poor
is
guy.
Oligar, and so is the mage.
That means that there's just the one peon, like other melee, but otherwise it's just the Ibn.
and
ritual
you have
scenario.
seen no sign of Shurgo, so you don't know where
Right.
he is.
Right.
Yeah. No, you just have the mysterious big bad guy.
Yes,
Guys.
you are on the bridge. Got to deal with your friends.
be-
There's a storm above you, and there's
It could just be a magical ritual that we have to interrupt. I'm really good at breaking things, guys. We're fine.
well, we'll find out next week. Next week, I think I still don't have my schedule, but Matt and I may be a little late, so we may be like an 8 p.m. start next week. We'll have to see how that goes. We'll kind of,
Sure.
as soon as we know, we will let everybody know. But thank you, I've got it, and thank you, lurkers, for hanging out with us this evening. Thank you, players, for an incredible battle. Longtime adversary, dust in the wind, literally. Let's go around, say our goodbyes. I'll figure out who we're going to raid. Thank you for sticking with us. I know we went a little long, but I think it was worth it for everybody. So let's start with Spoot.
I'll see you next week.
Fair.
Thank you for watching.
Wonderful. Next, we'll go to Nereus, the disintegrator of the hour.
I thought I was a drama queen.
You're
I
that
can take
too.
My disintegrate back.
Both.
2 things
I-
to
I
be
think-
true.
Great is a very dramatic
Why not
death.
both?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Disintegrating things is in keeping with the vibe.
Yeah, I happy this bitch is dead. From dust we began, from dust we shall return. And we'll see you next week where me and Greg loot the bodies. And then remember we have party members.
Oh, right, them. Wonderful.
They're
Next
already
up,
dead.
Well,
Such assholes.
next
Oh,
up we
gosh.
have Olive.
Brains. Thanks for watching us get smeared all over this bridge. You can if you don't know what the heck we're doing, you can watch our past episodes on YouTube, and you can follow us on, I don't know, all the social media in the world. NUULIFORGED, all those places. And thanks for watching.
Thank you so much. And next up we got Greg.
Hello, I'm Greg and Amber, and fuck yeah!
The much
See ya.
hated and maligned Oligar is gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
The end.
Yeah. It's all good.
That leaves me.
That leaves the.
I've been Defect. And we'll see what happens next week. Thanks for watching.
And I have been Jared, your humble dungeon master. Thank you all so much. We're going to raid Lost Initiative tonight. They're playing some D&D over there. So hop on this raid. Let them know that they've been newly raided. Thank you all so much for being here for this momentous night. It's crazy out there still. Be kind. Be safe. Be empathetic to people and use your intelligence in ways. Yeah.
Do thing.
And we will let you know about our start time next week, and we will see you then. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.